Okay. 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 Pardon my lateness. Pardon my lateness, y'all. Pardon my lateness. Pardon my lateness. I just got back. Just got back. Just got back. Landed. Back. Flight was delayed. Flight was a little bit delayed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready? Yo, just getting back, man. Flight was delayed. I literally just walked in and had to jump on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot to talk about, man. Champion. My bad. It wasn't a no-show. My bad. Salute, though. Salute. Carlos de Aguila, salute, man. Yo, Southpaw, man. I appreciate that, bro. Southpaw TV, my guy. Jared Fort and Baku, nasty matchmaking. I don't know who's in Baku. You mean, is that his first name? But Martin Bacole. You just spelled it. Okay. Salute, King. Man, listen, man. I was at the fight. I just landed. I just got back. Pardon the lateness. We were supposed to be an hour ago. My flight was delayed. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my lateness, man. We getting a couple people in here. Before we start, it's time to cook, man. Y'all know what time it is, boxing fans. Y'all know what time we on. Y'all know what time we on. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man. This is going to be a great episode today. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about today. I was out there in LA. I was in LA for the fight. Stadium. Rayo season. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, today, I got somebody pulling up today, actually, come break down the fights with me. My boy, Greg Hackett. Greg Hackett, if you're in these YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? Salute to YSM Media. Greg Hackett, he's a, real dope dude that be breaking shit down. So Greg about to come pull up, you know what I'm saying, and come cook with us. So listen, let's get to it. Let's get to it. What's popping? Y'all ready? Let's get to it. All right. What the Bud fans that said Boots got hit too much? Marcus, okay, we gonna get to it, Marcus. Bacole. All right, I always enjoy these lives. Salute, Sumar, salute, bro. Never fold, my guy. Southpaw, Boots not cut like that outside the ring. Okay. Brooklyn. Never fold. I ain't hear you at the press conference. Yeah, yo, I wasn't at the press conference, man. I had some shit to do, so I had to leave early. I was covering it. And I left the Bud fight. I had to leave early. I had some shit to do. So I left maybe in round 11. I had some stuff that I had to take care of. But listen, man. First of all, let's talk about the event. Before I get into the fights, right? Because I want to make sure y'all got to get up and cook today. I got Greg Hackett pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Before I come cook, we got to talk about the stadium. So this is the first Riyadh season event that I've been to. You know what I'm saying? Turkey Al Sheikh. You know, we call him Big Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Big Turkey. You know what I mean? He threw an event. And I can't say it was a sold-out affair. I can't say that. I can't say it was a sold-out affair. It was definitely packed. It was a lot of people. But I can't say sold out. I seen some open seats. You know what I mean? It was a few open seats, but it wasn't crazy, man. Salute my guy, Big Turkey, though, man. Allen, pause. Come on, man. Don't pause Big Turkey, nigga. That's Big Turkey in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So listen, did you ever get the Bud interview? No, I didn't, man. I did not get the Bud interview. It did not happen. I tried. I was on Bud ass. I went to Omaha. I done showed up at the press conference like I was going hard to try to get Bud on the show, but it didn't happen this go round. But I got a special guest for the show. I got a special guest tomorrow. I got the face of boxing tomorrow. Come on, man. I've been working hard for this interview tomorrow. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. But all right. Before I even get to that, I'm getting distracted because I'm so hyped by this interview tomorrow. You feel me? But listen, we're gonna get to that in a little bit. I go to the event, right? Like I said, I wouldn't say it's a sold-out affair, but you know, it's star-studded. It's a lot of people in the building. You feel me? It's a lot of people in the building. It's a lot of celebrities in the building. You feel me? It's a lot of Mexicans in the building. Salute to the Mexicans, man, out in LA. So listen, first things first. Let's talk about this. This is my favorite fight of the night. Jared Big Baby Anderson. Yo, listen, it's not Tank, y'all. It's not Tank. Come on, it's not Tank. Y'all know, listen, Tank is one of the face of boxing, though. Tank is the face of boxing. But it's three faces of boxing right now. And I got one of them coming on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Where my bomb at? Coming on tomorrow. Now, hold up. Now, we got to drop the bomb. I got one of the faces of boxing coming on the show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we getting down. But anyway, listen. Let's talk about this Jared Big Baby Anderson versus Martin Bacol, or Bacoli, however you say it. You know what I'm saying? That was my favorite fight of the night. Face of boxer, Edgar Berlanga. Come on, man. All right. Edgar might come on tonight, though. I don't know. I spoke to him earlier. Now, listen. Be clear. I had bet on this fight, and I bet Bacoli for the stoppage. So I had a feeling already that this was a bad matchup, man. This is a bad matchup for Big Baby Anderson. And I'll tell you why. Number one, he ain't that disciplined as he should be. Jared ain't that disciplined as he should be. He makes mistakes. He got skills for sure. Be clear. The man got skills. And for a heavyweight, he got speed. Wow, I like his speed. I really like his speed. But he makes a lot of mistakes. And now when you got a guy, Martin Bacol, bigger than you, stronger than you, and those George Foreman. Bacol looked like George Foreman yesterday, man. Motherfucker looked like Big George. So this is my issue with that Jared fight. What I wanted to see. When you fighting a guy like Bacol, if you fighting a big motherfucker, you fighting a big guy. Pause. Hold on, let me pause that. Hey, yo. If you fighting a guy like Bacol, you do not stand in mid-range. I don't understand why Jared Anderson was standing mid-range. If you fighting a guy that got that much power, what are your two options? And I learned this from the great Andre Ward. Salute to SOG. Matter of fact, me and SOG spoke about this the last time I seen him. I was in Shakur dressing room after the fight, and I spoke to SOG. And I'm bringing SOG up because he's one of the best guys I've seen in the sport do this. One thing that I learned from Andre Ward, if your guy is a power puncher, but he's not an inside fighter, sometimes the safest place to be is in the eye of the storm. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes the safest place to be is in the eye of the storm. You don't give him mid-range space to get his shit off. Bacoli's getting his shit off. The times that I saw Jared Anderson looking good, he either was at long range where you long enough that he can't catch you out there because you got faster feet, or when you throw your shit, you get inside and you smother him. You have to smother the big man. Pause. Hey, yo. You got to smother the big man. Pause. Hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, one of the biggest mistakes that I saw from Big Baby was his willingness to stand mid-range and try to get his shit off. Number one, if you got a guy that big, pause, you have to tire him out. There's no way, if I'm Jared Anderson, I'm stepping in mid-range or I'm stepping inside without trying to get something off. I'm staying outside. I'm staying outside, jabbing, feinting to the body. He did it in the first round before he got caught. That's what he was doing. He moving his feet. Boom, to the body. Boom. I love the body shots. You gotta wear them down. I love the body shots. That's what I wanted to see from Jared from the beginning, was throwing them body shots till about round 7, 8, and let him get tired. That's the only chance you got. But now, first round, Jared looking good. Like I said, he made a mental mistake. Jared Anderson made that mental mistake. He started feeling himself. He came in. You could see him inching closer because he got the speed. Bang, bang. He was landing a couple joints. He inched too close, threw it off. He got off balance, and Bacall caught him with a wicked uppercut. Bang! That was one of them joints from hell. Bang! So the first round, Jared Anderson, Big Baby, he already knew first round, like, oh shit, I'm in a fight. Remy, admiring his own work. Thank you, Remy. Salute to Remy Ogun. Admiring his own work. You don't got the luxury to admire your work. This guy is a power puncher. You can't admire your work against this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we've seen from Jared. But listen, we gotta respect Jared because he picked it up and he showed a lot of heart. Okay, hold up. Let me get my guy. We got my man in here. Hold up. Let me bring up Greg Hackett in the building. Hold up. Yo, Greg.
Yo, what's up with you?
What's up, my brother? How are you, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm all right. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. I just literally landed. I came from Riyadh season, man. So it's a lot going on this weekend, man. We started off we talking about Big Baby. You know what I mean? Big Baby versus Martin Bacall.
Yeah.
So, all right, basically this is what I'm saying. And I kind of want to know what you think about this, but for those of y'all that don't know, man, salute to Greg Hackett, man. An excellent pundit, man. He breaks down this shit real well. Salute to YSM Media. But when I look at Jared Big Baby Anderson, bro, this is what I said. I feel like you either gotta stay at long range, or the times I seen him, he threw a couple shots and was off balance, and then you go inside and smother that motherfucker. You can't stand at mid range, and I feel like he was too comfortable at mid range, and he paid for it.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw Big Baby's fight with Bacall?
I mean, I felt like he was trying to prove himself without having to. Like he was trying to go in there and make people respect him and make Bacall respect him when he really didn't need to do that. You know what I mean? He should have took it back to Ali and boxed him. You know what I mean? He should have boxed him, because if you pay attention to the fight, Bacall, his legs is like they done. Like he really don't have really good balance, and he barely move his feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's big, he's a big guy, so he can cover a lot of ground, right? But Jared Anderson, sometimes when you in that ring and a guy's standing over top of you, you trying to get your respect because you don't want him to think that, you know what I mean, he could just muscle you around. So I felt like he went with the wrong game plan, trying to force the action. The reason I was saying he was trying to force the action is because every time Bacall threw something, he threw something right back. Like he was trying to, you know what I mean? He was just trying to let it be known that I'm a man too. But y'all both fighters, y'all both heavyweights, y'all both big guys. There's no need to go in there and rush. You know what I mean? You got 10, 12 rounds to really get this thing done. And there was a lot of pressure on him. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Bacall's a real guy. You know what I mean? Jared Anderson's a real guy, but it's been all hype up until this point because he a young kid. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the heavyweights is 30s, 40s, shit like that. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He the only one that's like in his 20s that's getting the praises that he getting. So I felt like he was just doing a little bit too much too early.
I feel that. So how did you? All right. So he got caught because he looked good to me until about the last 30 seconds. First round, he looked good. I like the way his feet was working. He was working the body. He was using the stab jab. It looked good to me. He got knocked down, of course. Obviously, first round got caught bad. How did you feel he recuperated after the first knockdown? Did you like what you saw after that, or was it like much of the same still?
One thing I can say about Jared Anderson, he got a hell of a chin. See, some people get it messed up. They think you don't have a chin if you get knocked down. No, if you get up, you got a chin. You know what I mean? Especially you getting up from shots like that. And when you don't have a chin, you out. You know what I mean? Those are the guys that is getting put out. You know what I mean? So one thing I did was I noticed he got up and he started fighting immediately when he came out in the second round. His conditioning he was in great condition. He was in great condition because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have been able to recover from them shots. He wouldn't have been able to continue to fight. But I felt like just his personal game plan was just all wrong. He was trying to fight a big guy that only fights. You know what I mean? He should have boxed him a lot better than that.
Where do you see him going from here? Because I mean, he struggled in that Charles Martin fight, but I thought that was a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just as far as Anderson's career moving forward, like where you feel like, do you feel like this derails him, like from where he was going, or you think it's still like he could still kind of come up and do what he was doing?
Nah, it don't throw him off a schedule because he's 24 years old. You know what I mean? When he said that, that really is true because heavyweights, they be around up until they 50 years old. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So he got time. The truth is though, the honest to God truth, he gotta humble himself and he gotta go back to the basics. He do a lot of movement like a smaller guy. You know, he drop his hands, he trying to roll under shots with his hands down and shit like that. When you in the heavyweight division, you can't do shit like that because one shot will cost you. You know what I mean? So I think he just gotta humble himself, go back to the basics, work off the jab. I think he gotta work on his footwork. People say he got good footwork, he do, but the way he uses his feet is all wrong. His stance is too wide. Once he start throwing punches, you know what I mean, it gets to a point where he actually reaching because he leave his feet. But you know, who am I, man? You know.
Nah, come on, you Greg Hackett breaking this motherfucker down, man. Salute. Y'all see the Cash App in his bio too, man. So show some love, show some support.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, Greg, let's talk about your guy, man. Come on, man. I know you a Philly boy. Your man fighting out of Philly, Andy Cruz, out of Bozy in his gym, the dungeon. How you thought your boy looked, man? Cause I got some opinions on Andy right now, but I want to hear first how you felt about Andy's performance.
I mean, Andy Cruz, first of all, was fighting a late replacement. His original opponent had fell out. You know what I mean? So the guy we watched him fight, he only was scheduled to fight him for the last 2 weeks. Like he took the fight on like 2 or 3 weeks notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was past, the weight was over 135 pounds. So I imagine when they called the guy, he probably said, I can't make 35 right now. You know what I mean? I could come in at like 39 or something like that, which I believe that's what he weighed in at.
Yeah, he was 39. Yep.
Andy Cruz is a hell of a talent. You know what I mean? He came out, he started landing that right hand immediately. You know what I mean? His reflexes are very good. But what's missing from Andy Cruz, and I believe he'll pick it up, is he has to remember that he has more than 3 rounds. The reason I'm saying that is because Andy Cruz is the king of 3 rounds, being a 2-time Olympian. That's what that makes you. You know what I mean? You're a great fighter when it comes to 3 rounds. He can handle the 10-round, 12-round system, but he has to remind himself that he has more rounds. The reason I'm saying that is because he also started a little too early. You know what I mean? We're letting his hands go a little too much. The reason I'm saying that is because he's not a big puncher. You know what I mean? When you're not a big puncher, sometimes you want to save some of that. You want to pepper the guy, slow him down, use your seasoning. You know what I mean? Put him in the oven, let him slow roast. You feel me?
Yeah.
He ended up getting a knockout, but that was at a cost. That was at a cost of him eating some great shots to the body. He got caught with some great right hands. You know what I mean? He was in a real fight. Andy Cruz was in a real fight.
He was. All right. So, and I listen, man. When I say this, I'm being critical of Andy Cruz just because you know, it's just the way people perceive him is so high. So it's like when it come with that much accolades, you know, the critiques got to come as well.
Sure.
I think Andy Cruz is a really good fighter, a very good fighter, and he showed a lot of wrinkles to me. Like I'm seeing the effects of what Bosie's doing to his style. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like even when I'm listening to the corner and Bosie like, yo, walk forward. I keep telling you, walk forward, walking forward, walking forward. So I think it was around maybe like 3 or 4. He started really trying to walk forward and let his shots go. So which I thought was cool. I think he very twitchy, which is great. You know, his counter shots look superb. But I think it was times in there where it was like, especially with him walking forward, because that don't feel like all the way that's his game yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he really know how to get it in walking forward. So he was eating a couple joints to the body that I feel like he didn't like, and he got caught. I think it was maybe around 3 or 4. He got caught with a big shot that kind of stumbled him a little bit. I don't want to say he was hurt, but you know what I'm saying? Definitely a flash. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I think Andy definitely is a great fighter. I just want to see him progressing steps because Moran Moran is a good veteran, solid veteran, you know, did his thing. You know, he got knocked out by Haney, but he one of them tough veteran guys. I just want to see Andy move a little, not too fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta kind of move him fast though. It's a lot of money behind him. Because of who he is, you know what I mean? Because of who he is and what he did in the amateurs, it was a lot of money put behind him. But I agree, you know what I mean? He should still be, you know, gaining experience and working on things and this and that. But the truth is, man, he a high-class fighter. He is. He a high-class fighter, and he was in there with a warrior, you know what I mean? And he ended up breaking the guy, which was good for him because he needed that experience. He needed to be hit. He needed to be pushed. You know what I mean? He needed that because if you think every fight is going to be the same in boxing, you out of your mind. You know what I mean?
I feel. All right, so where you think this leaves? You know the fight niggas want to see. Niggas been asking for the Keyshawn, Andy Cruz.
Yeah.
If you had to say today, like what does that look like? If them niggas fought today, how you feel like the fight go?
Well, that's the thing. Keyshawn, to me, is the better pro right now because he's been tested. He's been in more fights, even though it's not a lot of fights, but he's been in more fights than Andy Cruz. At the same time, we got to be fair. Andy Cruz has his number right now. He has his number because he knows how to fight Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what the movement. His movement is like, I don't know, man. It's something. It looked basic, but when you in there with him, you know what I'm saying? Very hard to hit and very hard to find. You know what I mean? And I think he would use some of that in the fight with Keyshawn. He know Keyshawn better than a lot of people. So I think that would be a great fight. But I do think if it went the distance, I think Keyshawn would get the better of him.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I mean, you know, Andy only got 4 fights. So, you know, be clear. You can't shit on the boy. Like he's for a guy with 4 fights, obviously an outstanding amateur. You know what I mean? Like he's looking good, but I think Keyshawn will beat him right now if they fought in the pros like today. You know what I'm saying? But all right. Let me know about how you felt about Big Baby versus Andy Ruiz. I thought Big Baby got robbed. I ain't gonna lie, Big Baby got robbed to me.
I'm gonna say this. It was a great fight, first of all. The pressure from Big Baby Miller was like unbearable for Andy Ruiz, but Andy Ruiz continued to let his hands go. You know what I mean? It was the points that made it an even fight. Big Baby Miller was doing what he was supposed to do. He was pressing him out. You know what I mean? He started punching him to the body. He was breaking him down, but he needed to let his hands go a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because sometimes he would get close to him and he wouldn't even touch him. He would just smother him. You know what I mean? But I felt like it was a great fight, though. I couldn't be mad at a draw because they both was doing what they wanted to do. Not saying Andy was having his way. I'm not saying that, but Andy was letting his hands go. You know what I mean? But Big Baby was just pressing him. So it looked good. But let's be real. You got to let your hands go to win the fight. So I thought the draw was fair, man. And I definitely want to see a rematch.
I don't like the draw, Greg, though, because like I just feel like he disrupted Andy's rhythm in terms of like, for me, I feel like Andy the best when he's able to come forward and really start, you know, letting the speed go. Big Baby pushed him back the whole fight. Like I didn't see this nigga take a step forward the whole fight. I agree with you in terms of like, you know, there was definitely times where Big Baby was just smothering himself, smothering them without no shots getting off. but I thought for the most part his hands was active more than Andy. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing some good body shots, leaning on him. He just looked like the bigger guy, like muscling him, like fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was treating him. He definitely was treating him like a youngin. Like, you know what I'm saying, he was having his way as far as the physical attribute, but I felt like he wasn't letting his hands go enough. If I was in this corner, and I'm not saying they wasn't telling him, but that would have been the number one thing I'm saying to him, bro. You got to let your hands go, bro. You're doing great with the pressure, but I need you to let your hands go.
Yeah, now that makes sense. All right, so where you think like he go from here, Big Baby? Is this a situation like he could take on like Big Bang Jang or one of those guys?
I mean, those fights is definitely there, but I think a rematch is proper. I think a rematch is proper because we get another great fight out of them too. You know what I mean? They know each other. It's going to be personal. You know what I mean? And they going to really get to it. So I say run it back and then give me Big Bang Jang or give me Bacoli. Give me any of them guys. You know what I mean?
I gotta salute though. Well, first of all, I might be a little biased. I'm from New York City, you feel me? So Big Baby, but I just gotta salute his conditioning. I felt like this was the most conditioned I've seen him in a while. Because usually at the end, like when he fought Dubois, a lot of his fights, man, he be, his conditioning, like once it get to like 10 championship rounds, boy, be looking slow, not moving. And I feel like at least this fight, I feel like I seen a step up in conditioning. So I gotta salute Bozy again, man. Them Philly niggas, man, what's going on?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right, yo, Pitbull Cruz, man. I ain't gonna lie, Greg, that shit hurt my heart because I'm a Pitbull Cruz fan, nigga. I was about to wear the little dog shit up in here today, a little dog mask. It's my man, Pitbull. So listen, the thing is, I like Pitbull because he's one-dimensional. He don't got a lot of skills.
Right.
But he just a mean little nigga. Like he just comes forward, throw his little hooks. He gonna get wild, he gonna push you, he gonna do. So I just like him. Like I like him as a fighter. I thought he was gonna beat El Rayo, but now so I took a lot of criticism on Twitter. Shout out to everybody in here who followed me on Twitter. They was on my ass because I was like, now mind you, and I'm sure you know this, when you go to the fight and watch it on TV, it's two different experiences. It looked different. So and we in the stadium too. So I ain't ringside at this one. I'm on the stadium, I'm on the first level, but the stadium shit kind of far from the ring. So kind of how I was seeing it, I didn't get a chance to watch the replay yet. But how I was seeing it, it was like, yes, I saw El Rayo using lateral movement. I seen him making Pitbull miss. But I wasn't seeing a lot of clean, effective punches to me that made me feel like, I'm not mad that he won. It was a split decision. But I wasn't mad. I would have been happy with a draw, to be honest, because I'm like, I didn't see it. I thought Pitbull landed some effective shots. I thought Ryan, Rayo, he had a couple places where, he threw the uppercut well. I seen a couple good body shots, but for the most part, I feel like I didn't see effective aggression like that. And I was thinking Pitbull. I say, yo, I'm feeling like Pitbull got this, and niggas was on my ass talking about fuck out of here, blah blah blah. How did you feel about the Pitbull Cruz fight?
I feel like Rayo, what we saw from Rayo was different. You know what I mean? He usually don't be composed as he was. You know what I mean? He was very composed. He was taking his time. He was working behind the jab, sneaking the uppercuts in there, just scoring his points. Ultimately, what happened though, Pitbull slowed down. He started kind of controlling the pace. You know what I mean? I think that's where the fight turned. You know what I mean? Pitbull was trying his best to get that overhand off, to get that hook off, that uppercut, but he wasn't really hitting his mark the way he liked to. He wasn't landing the shots that he would like to land. You know what I mean? So I felt like once the pace slowed down, you know what I'm saying, it became a Rayo type of fight. You know what I mean? Because he was able to set up punches and take his time. You know what I mean? And I think that's where the win came from. And to be honest, 140-pound division is all over the place right now. The belts are
crazy,
tossed around. Yeah, so it's just, I think that was part of the plan. You know what I mean? Let's keep this thing interesting. Let's keep passing these joints around. You know what I mean? Because all the champions who was champion, you know what I mean? They not champion no more this year.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So 140 is just a big old melting pot, man. It's going down.
It's crazy. I'm used to Devin Haney and Tio and Josh Taylor and Regis. And now we talk, we got Puello got one.
Puello, yep.
Now Rayo got one.
Yeah, Rayo. T.O. still got one.
Oh,
And
T.O.
it's
still got one. Who the other one?
the one that beat Subriel
Gary Rush.
Martinez.
Oh
No,
yeah. No. What's the nigga name?
I'm trying to
I
remember
see his
now.
face. He beat him in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Damn. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name. What's the
Yeah,
name
I
in the
can't
chat,
remember.
y'all? What's the name? But yeah, it's definitely all over. Oh, Liam Paro. There you go, Liam Paro.
Yeah.
Liam Paro. So all right, with that fight, do you feel like, because all right, to me, how I was seeing that one was like, if Pitbull could knock out El Rayo, that sets up the Tank rematch to me. That's what it was looking like from my vantage point. If Pitbull could get that, we want to. I wanted to see that Tank rematch.
Yeah.
Now that didn't happen, what do you think the shit lies at now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Tank is at the point where he could fight anybody and the shit gonna sell. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people want to see knockouts. So he really don't need Pitbull Cruz. But again, the 140-pound division is opened up. If Tank wanted to go up to 140 and fight one of them guys, he can get any of those guys he want. You know what I mean? As long as they willing to fight him. So Tank is in the winner's circle right now. He can do whatever he want. He can fight at 35. He can fight at 40. He can go back down to 30. Whatever it is he want to do, he can do. So, I mean, when it comes to Tank, I mean, he do what he want, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Listen, man, y'all gotta stop shitting on my boy Pitbull. My boy Pitbull only one jab away from becoming one of them niggas, man. That's it. You need a little jab. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's my boy. All right, Greg, come on, man. We gotta talk about the main event, brother. We dropped the flex bomb. We gotta talk about the main event. Let me hold a flex bomb all the time, because this, Terrence Bud Crawford, versus Madrimov.
Yeah.
All right, so one is this. There's a lot of context to this because you Boots man. So when I'm listening to everything you say regarding this topic because Boots your man. When you looked at this fight with Bud, you know this. I see mixed reviews, right? I see people saying they feel like Bud lost a step. I see people saying they feel like Bud went up too high. Like that's what happens now that he's at the 154-pound division.
Yeah.
I'll give my opinion after you. I want to get your take first. How did you see the fight?
I mean, what you saw from the very beginning was respect between two warriors. You know what I mean? They had a lot of respect for each other. What's his name? Madrimov, he came in there moving he had like a very awkward movement.
Yeah, his rhythm is
timing. You know what I mean? He up and down, jumping back, slipping to the side. You know what I mean? What he was doing was trying to make sure Bud couldn't set him up because he know Bud is a sharp puncher. At the same time, Bud wasn't trying to make a mistake because he know that guy's strong. You know what I mean? He know that guy's strong. He know he could hurt him. You know what I mean? So you saw a lot of respect between the two. What I think Bud was waiting on and why it looked like it took him so long to get started, I think he was waiting on the guy to tire out, but the guy wouldn't tire out. You know what I mean? He realized he had to put his hands together. He had to let some shots go. So that's where we saw Bud started sneaking them combinations in there. You know what I mean? He slid to the body a few times. A couple of the first real punches he threw was to the body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was trying to slow the guy down. You know what I mean? And he realized, I think he realized probably around like the 7th round, like, I'm not going to knock this guy out. You know what I mean? He's not one of them guys I'm going to knock out, so I'm going to try to outpoint him. Madrimov, I felt like with Madrimov was trying to land a big right hand or a big left hook, but he was taking his time doing it. So when he was taking his time, he lost a lot of the early rounds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to me, it's not so much that he lost a step. It's just that you in there with a guy that you're not used to seeing. What I mean by that is it's not a lot of guys in America right now that fight like that. You know what I mean? That guy was from, where was he from? Like Kazakhstan or something? Like
one of those stands.
It's Uzbekistan or something like that.
Yeah, something with a stand.
Yeah, so you got a guy who you really couldn't train for the way you wanted because of his style. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to go in here with all this shit you got riding on your career and him saying he want to fight Canelo. He didn't want to go in there and make a mistake and get hurt with that guy, but he had to pick it up. And I think he edged it. It was a close fight. I think he edged it though. He threw more punches. You know what I mean? He threw more combination punches, and I think he did what he had to do to get the win.
I agree with your assessment, bro. I think Madrimov's rhythm is awkward. It's so hard to like get this dude timing just the way he keep so he don't only feint up top, but even his foot feints, right? It's like even he feint with his feet a lot. He doing a lot of so I feel like it to me it looked like it took Bud. I feel like usually Bud get a nigga timing and rhythm down in like 3-4 rounds. Right. I feel like it wasn't until you pointed out 7. That's kind of where I felt like, you know, it switched up for Bud a little bit, but it took him a long time to really like catch his timing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like really understand the kids' rhythm.
But I try to tell people, you know what I mean? People always ask, like, why y'all always make reference to the streets? But that's because that's where I'm from. But I made this reference a while back before the fight, and I said, you ever notice when it's two dudes in the hood and they both on the same time, like they both running around and they doing shit. You know what I mean? They building a name. But you ever notice they don't go at each other? You ever notice that? You know why that is? Because they know the other one to do what you know what I mean? They get into the same thing. So if I go fucking with him, he might do something to me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't ready to get exposed just yet. I ain't ready to hop out there and do too much. You know what I'm saying? But when they got in there with each other, it was kind of the same way. They both was thinking the same way. Like, I'm gonna try to slow him down. You could tell Madrimov was trying to slow him down because he was keeping pressure, but he was jumping in and out. He was jumping up and down. He was just trying to find the line. He was trying to get Bud to sit still. And he was successful landing that right hand at times. You know what I mean? But he wasn't putting enough punches together to solidify the win. I felt like Bud was kind of controlling him a little bit after the 6th or 7th round and putting the combinations together. You know what I mean? And that's how he won the fight. It was a great fight, though.
Yeah, it was a great fight. I saw people in the beginning trying to compare this kid to Triple G. I don't see Triple G at all. You know what I'm saying? Other than, you know, they from Eastern Europe or whatever. But I think just how much this kid is feinting and he's explosive. That's one thing I didn't really realize how explosive this kid was. Because when I see him feinting, then he go straight to that he go into that little jump hook and then he come back down to the body. He threw the uppercut a couple times that caught Bud. And that kid is he earned my respect, that kid, man. Because it seemed like I don't want to say tame Bud, but the type of mean streak that Bud usually like to be on, he couldn't get on, and it wasn't because of Bud, it was because of this kid. You feel me? So I gotta respect it.
It was the fear of the unknown. You know what I mean? I really don't know what this guy gonna do next. He kind of unpredictable, so I can't do too much. Because if I start doing too much and he catch me, you know what I mean? All those big fight dreams go down the drain. Feel me?
So do you think, based on this fight, is a Crawford Canelo fight something that's like it makes sense, or you feel like it makes it harder to get the Canelo fight?
I think Bud, man, should leave that alone. You know what I mean? Not because Canelo would beat him up or beat him. It's just like you could see Bud using his brain more. When you in there with Canelo, you don't have time to be thinking, bro. You got to react. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo is very strong. And we talking about 168 pounds, and that fight was just at 154. And I was saying before that fight that I would like to see him fight Canelo, but right now, I don't want to see him fight Canelo.
Why is that, though? Why are you saying that?
Because I think Bud will go in there and really just overthink the situation and get overwhelmed. I don't think he would be himself.
You know what? The only thing is, I just feel like because Canelo got a more natural boxing rhythm than Madrimov, that he will be able to do a little more. Even though, like I said, the power, Canelo is a thinker, like you said, the power's there, of course. But I just feel like Madrimov's rhythm is like, that shit is just hard to deal with. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different skill set to deal with that.
It is, for sure.
All right, so come on. Talk about your boy, Nad. Now that you've seen this fight, you know the one. Boots is sitting ringside. Yeah. How you assessing Boots versus Bud at this point?
I mean, again, let's go back to the streets. Bud is the old head with the gun, right? Boots is the young boy with the gun. But you know, when you're younger, you got more energy. You got more time for bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think Bud feel like doing that right now. I really don't think Bud want to fight Boots. I'm being honest. And I think he don't want to fight him, not because he don't think he could beat him, but it's just a lot he gonna have to go through, bro. It's a lot that he gonna have to, you know what I mean, come up with. It's a lot of adjusting he gonna have to do. It's a lot of moving he gonna have to do. And I feel like him being in his 30s, he don't feel like that shit right now, and he gonna leave Boots alone.
Hold up. So who you got? I mean, obviously that's your man. So I'm assuming you're gonna say Boots. But who you got winning the fight if they fight tomorrow?
I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. Of course, I want to see Boots win the fight, of course. But I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna step outside of my Philadelphia roots, and I'm gonna say that's just a great fight. What Boots brings to the table is sharp skills, fast hands. You know what I mean? Beautiful timing and things like that. And we can't say Boots don't have a chin. We watched him eat some beautiful shots. You know what I mean? From Evanesian. Evanesian, the same shots that Evanesian was hitting Bud with, he hit Boots
Yeah.
with. You know what I mean? Maybe a little more. I don't know, because them uppercuts was ugly. But Boots ate the shots and kept working. He beat Madrimov up real bad. So, you know what I mean? We know he got that dog in him, and we know he's sharp. And we know he can switch back and forth just like Bud. Bud at the same time is more subtle in his skills. You know what I mean? He's a little better at slowing the pace down and breaking the guy. Boots don't care what you doing. He gonna just keep working. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's why I don't think the fight gonna happen. But if it was to happen, I think Boots would edge him on the cards. 9-3, 8-4, something like that. And it's just because he's a little bit faster and he's more active.
I ain't gonna lie, 9-3 is crazy, Greg. 9-3 is crazy on Bud, B.
I'm being real with you, man. It can happen. It's boxing.
I mean, because my only thing is I think, and I tend to usually when it's a fight that's this close, 50-50, I usually lean with the experienced guy more. Of course, Bud is the guy that's got more experience at this juncture. So I think I would lean towards Bud winning. But like you said, man, everything, Boots is sharp, he's fast, he's the package. So it damn sure ain't no easy fight. I guess I just I feel like I can say that I don't think Bud's seen anything like Boots yet, as far as in the ring, in the ring and them lights. You know what I mean? As far as who knows. Obviously Boots hasn't seen nothing like Bud either. But I just feel like with the way I see Bud thinking and putting his shots together and placing things, I feel like there's gonna be points that I could see Bud catching Boots, with some surprise shit that I'm just not sure at this point how is he gonna take it? You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, right? If we go back in history and we look at great fights, that's what happens in great fights. These motherfuckers are gonna go all out and they're gonna hit each other. The thing is, who could take it? You know what I mean? The thing is, who could take it and who could dish it out more? You understand? So I would love to see the fight, but from what I just saw last night and the way I'm reading the mood from Bud and his team, I just don't think they want to fight. I don't believe that Boots don't bring anything to the table. I think Boots bring a lot to the table. A lot of people know who Boots Ennis is. You know what I mean? So I think it will be a great fight, but I do feel from Crawford and his team that they just don't want that fight right now.
I kind of feel like that too, and I thought it was interesting because even Big Turkey didn't mention Boots at the end of the fight either. He said if we don't get Canelo, we want to go with Virgil Ortiz, and I don't know is that because I saw that they said Turkey did a deal with Oscar De La Hoya, so maybe it's got something to do with with whatever their obligation is contractually. But I thought that was interesting that he didn't mention the Boots fight
because if you think about it.
Because Boots is bigger than Ortiz.
Yeah, they about the same size.
I mean in terms of like profile and selling shit out, and like if you can't say, if you're saying like we're not gonna fight Boots because he's not a big enough name, then Ortiz ain't that. You know what I'm
saying? I mean, let's be real. Who would you pick? Virgil Ortiz to me would be easier to hit than Boots.
Oh, absolutely, 100%, 100%. Well, yeah. I mean, if I'm Bud, yeah, like you said, I'm going for Canelo first. Yeah, I might leave the young boy alone. I ain't gonna hold you, because that's just it's one of those situations where if you got about 2-3 more fights left, that's what it sounds like. I feel like I heard him say shit like that. Are you gonna put it on the line? Your undefeated record. You putting legacy. You putting all the way that we looking at Terrence Crawford right now. All of that shit is on the line if you fight this kid Boots, because this kid ain't no fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
all right. What you think about the whole? Yo, before I ask this last question, yo, Greg, I just want to bring a couple people up to talk to you real quick. There was a couple people with some questions in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Y'all know the rules, man. Cigar Talk Live. Y'all know the rules. I don't. If you showing love, cool. If you a hater, that's cool too. But no disrespect. We don't tolerate no disrespect in here. Y'all know that. So before I drop the link in the chat, I just want to know what you thought about Turkey, man. Big Turkey. He did the Riyadh season for the first time in the U.S. What you feel about the whole Turkey movement? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what he did was he showed promoters how to promote. You know what I mean? He turned it into an event. You know what I mean? It wasn't just a fight. He turned it into an event. He brought Eminem out. He rented out an NFL stadium. You know what I mean? That's unheard of in America. He did a great thing. You know what I mean? And he upped the bar. You know what I mean? He upped the bar for all these promoters. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta step your game up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. Yo, listen, man. Link in the chat. Y'all can come up. Y'all want to holler at me. Y'all want to holler at Greg. You know what I'm saying? You can get your one-on-ones off right now. Link is in the chat. Y'all know what we talking about, man. This weekend. Fights this weekend. Terrence Crawford, Pitbull Cruz. Whatever you got, man, let me know, man. Link is in the chat. I'm going to bring up a couple people. Let's chop it up. And y'all know how the shit go, man. You get priority with that camera on, too, man. Fuck all that camera off shit, man. I need to know who I'm talking to. Turn that camera on.
Real rap.
Yo, Greg, if these be here talking crazy, you don't know who they are, you know what I'm saying? I need to see that camera.
He hiding and shit.
That's a fact. All right. Let me get Banking. Banking, what's up, Banking?
Yo, what's the word? Najee?
What's up, man? Throw that camera on, my boy.
Hold on. I'm in the car right now, though. I'm in the car.
All right. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
And it's off. Like, we talk the first fight, Andy Cruz.
For go start where you feel it. You wanna talk the fight? Well, let me know.
All right, I'm gonna talk about Jared Anderson. I ain't gonna lie, he got exposed, but let's be honest, because he don't got no chin. I'm talking about Greg. He talking about he don't got no. He got a chin, but he like you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know what you're saying.
If you get knocked down and you get up 3 times, you got a chin, bro. Trust me.
Nah, he don't got no chin, but let's be honest. And then
you ever been punched in your face?
Nah, but like, I'm too slick with it. I'm like Shakur, you know.
All right, so what we talking about?
Nah, but you can't listen. Bill Banking, you can't get a heavyweight like Bacol hit you in the chin. Anybody, that's you going go down, bro. That's he. You can't just say that for Anderson, bro. I think 9 out of 10 people going down off of that shot.
Yeah. Our Harvey.
Yo, man. Crazy. Banking, man. Salute. Hold on. Let me get yo, Mr. AMG. AMG was popping. Hold on. Let me bring up AMG.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What's good, my boy?
Hey, so I'm gonna start with the first card I've seen. I think it was Jared Anderson. Man, that nigga fought a real grown man and got exposed. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like what the other big baby was saying, like, was kind of true. The nigga getting matched up with niggas that's gonna make him look good. You get what I'm saying? Then when he get in there like with a real grown heavyweight, like a real grown man heavyweight, nigga got clipped and the nigga was slick telegraphing. The African dude, you could see that shit coming from a mile away. Like, nigga, I'm ducking from the TV. Like, nigga, get up out of there. Like, what you doing, nigga? But nigga got clipped. I feel like that was really a test to really see where his heart was at. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause really, it wasn't a boxing match for it. That shit was like gonna be a fight. You get what I'm saying? So then, like with Pitbull, I felt like Rayo did his thing. I think Tank kind of gave the blueprint on how to beat Pitbull. You get what I'm saying? Like a little bit, like he don't like the boxing slickness. You get what I'm saying?
You mean like movement, like lateral movement?
Yeah, I felt like Rayo he put on, he did his thing, and then with the Bud fight, I just felt like Madrimov only had 10 fights. You get what I'm saying? Like, regardless if he had 300 amateur fights or whatever, amateur and the pros, 2 different things. It's not the same. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he was a champion, but like, I feel like Bud had picked him for a reason. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he picked him at 150 for a reason.
You know the reason. Big Turkey want that. If Big Turkey dropping that bag, you gonna fight who he wants you to fight.
Yeah, But I just feel like Bud don't want to fight Boots right now, bro. But I feel like Boots too dangerous for him. Like he young and dangerous. And you know them old heads, they might be like they wise and dangerous, but them young niggas be ready to crash out in dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas coming with a little more smoke. And sometimes that might be too much for the old heads. You get what I'm saying? Like nigga energized, nigga go 12 rounds, he hang you with some shit you ain't never seen before. He could do what you do, or even better. You get what I'm saying? Like nigga can switch hit too.
No, I feel that. All right.
But that's all I wanted to say, man. That's all
I appreciate you, AMZ, man.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you. All right, yo, hold up, Greg. Let me ask you this real quick before I bring up. I'm about to bring up a couple more. When he said he feel like the old head, people call him Bud the old head. Obviously, he's 36 years old. I think he'd be 37 in September or something like that. Do you feel like he's getting old?
I mean, you just never know because he take care of his body. You know what I mean? So we don't know what his lifeline is really like. The reason I'm saying that is because Bernard Hopkins fought up until he was 52 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. And once in a while, you get a guy like that. So I can't say he getting old just yet because I'm not seeing getting old. But what I'm seeing is him settling down. He is settling down, though.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me bring up a couple more, man. Yo, Greg, I appreciate your time. I'm bring up a couple more to talk to Greg before we start the cook. Okay. Southpaw TV is in here. Let me bring up Southpaw TV.
Yeah. Yo, what up, bro? Yeah. I just
man?
feel like a boxer is two different people inside the ring and outside the ring. If Boots Ennis, y'all beloved Boots, I know y'all love Boots. Everything he do, he just can't go wrong. If he was that type of individual outside the ring, when Bud walked past him, he should have said something. Instead, he crossed his arms and I believe tucked his tail.
Okay, hold on. Greg, what you think about that? Let me get Greg's response.
I mean, me knowing that kid, to be honest, if it ain't about to go down right now, there's no need to get like that. That's how he is. You know what I mean? At the same time, we got to respect the event. Bud get ready to weigh in. So what him starting a confrontation with him right then and there, it really ain't make no sense.
But like what y'all, I hear what you're saying, but like what you just talked about, since he's not that big of a name, since Bud don't see him as money, what creates money and anticipation? Hype. So if Boots jumped out his body and said, yo, you a BITCH right there, that would have caused something or drawing attention to it. You know what I mean? I feel he should have said something, bro.
Yeah, but you been in a fight before, right?
Yeah.
And when you get mad and it's hard to come down from that feeling, right?
Bud was fighting. Boots wanted to fight. Boots was doing an interview.
Listen to what I'm saying. You've been in a fight before, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not about to throw him off because it's not making me no money. At the end of the day, they prize fighters. You get what I'm saying? It's not making me no money to start talking shit to him and he get ready to get on the scale. It's not making no money at that point. We talking about a kid who was raised by their father, and his father's 69 years old at this point. You feel what I'm trying to say?
I respect Boots Ennis, bro. I'm not taking. I know you from Philly. I know you're gonna rock.
No, listen, you missing my whole layup though. His father is 69. So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
What they got to do with the fight though? I know his father's 69.
Listen to what I'm saying. We talking about a kid who was raised by a man from old school terms, man. He from old school rules. If it ain't about to go down right now, why are we gonna start acting like that?
I see that. But
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I hear you on that part, but I'm talking about building the fight. It's Bud and Boots. That
yeah, but everybody not a shit talker, bro. Some people
you're right.
Some people like to handle it with these.
You're right. I hear you. That just kind of reminds me of when Shakur jumped in the ring and Devin ran out. That was your moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then when he gave Shakur the offer, Shakur ain't take it.
You don't know that.
What you mean? Shakur said, I'm not taking 25%.
You a Devin fan, ain't you?
No, you not. You missing what I'm saying, bro. You said moment. I sent you a contract. You didn't like it.
Bob Arum said that there was never no contract sent. So like,
yeah, Bob Arum told me that too. He told me that.
Yeah, he told Najee that. Hey, yo, Najee.
You know why? You know why it was never a contract sent? Because the offer got sent first. You understand what I'm trying to say? If I send you an offer, you don't like the offer, of course it's not going to be a contract.
Devin said sign the contract, man. I'm not a Devin fan, bro, so I respect you, bro. I know what you about, but I'm never gonna
I'm
be a
a
fan of
fan. I'm a
Devin.
fan of the game. I'm a fan of the
I'm a
game.
fan of the game too, and
All
part
right,
of the
none of
game
these
is
dudes.
hyping up fights. Part of the game is jumping in that ring. You know what I'm saying? That type of
Yeah, I
shit. I
got
like
you.
that. You know,
I
like
got you. I
you got
feel you.
excuses tonight, boy. Shit like that. But I just feel like Boots is a great boxer. I just feel like Bud seen Boots 100 million times. Switch hitter. Veterans do veteran shit. I feel like Boots
Yeah.
is nice, but in that one particular fight, I forgot the name. Boots didn't know how to cut Buddy off. He was chasing him instead of cutting him off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I saw. And Crop, man, Bud seen that shit a million times. I would say
So I
Bud.
got a question. I got a question. You ever had some yams and came fast?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
How the fuck you go? Yo, you funny, bro. I like that. Yeah, I like this guy, but he funny. Nah, but
Yeah.
nah. At the same time, no,
Shit
bro.
happens.
I don't know, but I'm rocking my Bud. I like Boots. I love Boots. He man and Jesus, love him. But I just feel like Bud is that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro.
No, I ain't mad at that, but he earned the right. He definitely
Yeah,
earned the
for
right.
sure, bro. He the pound for pound king. Fuck NUA and anybody else who say Bud ain't number one. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I got though. But I enjoy listening to y'all.
Yo, Southpaw, thank you, man.
bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
All good.
You can say you ever had some yams and came fast. Shit happens, man.
I'm saying that wasn't the plan, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan.
That's funny. All right, man. Yo, come on, man. It's a great episode so far. We got my man Greg Hackett in the building. Y'all see the Cash App, man. Show some love to the boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring up a couple more people while Greg is still here. And we're gonna get it popping, man. If you got something to say to me, you got something to say to Greg, you want to share your opinions, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Let me get a T say less. Say T sales. I don't know how to say it.
That's right.
T sales?
Yeah, you got that right. You got that right.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, much respect to both of y'all, man. Greg, you know what I mean? Much
Appreciate
respect to y'all from Brooklyn, New York. I'm out here in Vegas right now.
Salute, New York. Salute.
You already know, I caught the fights, man. I think, first of all, I want to say this. We got to start respecting the age gap in boxing, bro. Like, Terrence, you know what I'm saying, having that age gap over Boots. Like, it's like, I don't think we respect that enough. You feel me? Like, it's an age gap. Let that man have his light. Like, he gonna grow into who he ain't even. Boots ain't even who he ain't even at his full capacity yet, bro. We ain't seen what, you know what I mean? And I feel like we just rushing him to the, you know what I mean, to Bud. Like, Bud on his tail end. Let Bud have his time. You know what I'm saying? He gonna cruise out and then Boots gonna take over. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't feel like they need to fight, bro. Like,
now he said, I feel you, but you know how this shit go in the jungle, man.
I
if you
know
the king of the jungle, it's a young lion that want to come get that spot. That's how
I know how it go. Hey, that's a fact. But why? Like, I don't know, man. I just don't want to see it. I know how it go. You feel me? We want to see Floyd fight the young, but why? You know what I'm saying? Does it really prove anything? Like, it is an age gap at the end of the day. You feel your best in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. And then you grow into that early 30. You feel, you know what I mean? But, like, let that man have his time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let both of them have their time. Like, Bud had his time, but let him coast out and let Boots let him take over.
Hold on. What you think about that point, G? What you think about that?
I mean, I can't. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Like when I was saying Bud didn't feel like it. Like I don't think Bud's scared of him. I think he just don't feel like it. It's a lot that come with the young man. At the same time, what he said about Boots not being at his full capacity, full potential, that's true. He got time to get better, and he got time to do what he gonna do. Let him do it. But I would love to see the fight. You know what I mean? To be honest.
What weight class?
I don't care. 54, 60, I don't care where it's at.
I said, in that case, I want to see Boots fight the dude Bud just for it. I don't even want to say his last Madrimov. Yeah.
You know what my only thing is? I feel like they gotta fight, man, and it's because, like, to me, to keep this sport alive the way it should be, when you that nigga, like I always feel like Floyd kind of left the hole in the sport a little bit because he never fought somebody. It's like if somebody was to beat Floyd, now you are the nigga. You the king of the jungle. And now it's like all the people that was watching Floyd get to watch this guy instead of having it like everybody got to rebuild it up again.
That passing of the torch kind of thing. I feel it. I respect it.
What got the light And it's like if you give Boots that opportunity, and if Boots take it and win,
Yeah.
Boots is now the guy with the light, and that keeps the sport going. But also, if Bud wins, then it's like Bud is really that man. Like not that he not, but if Bud beat Boots, then he's like you. You can't never question this guy. We talking about all time. To me, if he beat Boots, we got to put him in that category when we start talking about Ray Robinson and them type of guys.
Yeah. Now I feel that. I respect it. I respect it. You know
Yo,
what I'm
T
saying?
Sales, thank you, man. I appreciate
For
your
sure.
time, brother.
Yes, sir. Both of y'all.
All right.
Love y'all. Yep.
Appreciate you, gang.
Yo, Greg, you cool on like 2-3 more?
Yeah, we chill.
All right, cool. All right. Yeah, man. Let me couple in the top. I told y'all, man, turn the cameras on. Cameras get priority. Y'all know how we do. Let me get Josh. Josh, what's popping? Let me get Josh.
Yo, hey man,
Josh,
it's a pleasure being on here with y'all, man. I fuck with y'all heavy, bro, real heavy.
Appreciate you.
But look though, so this specifically with the last two fights, Pitbull and the Crawford fight. I feel like in neither one of them, bro, the belt didn't get took off the champ. You see what I'm saying? So like, I want to ask y'all, like, do y'all add that into a criteria when y'all judging the fight, and should the judges add that?
I mean, for me, I think that shit is already in stone because these guys I think it's based off of who the bigger star. Pitbull is a great fighter, but he's not a star. You feel me? Now that doesn't matter to me, but I think that's what we looking at when we watching these fights, when we watching these people judge the fights. I thought that Rayo fought a smart fight, and I thought because he fought the fight at his pace and he slowed the action down, I think that's why he got the nod. And then for Bud, I think Bud was just the favorite, and I think the combination punching won him the fight. But I again, I would have to go watch the fights again. We do got to remember this shit was late at night on the East Coast. You know what I mean? The fight, I think the championship fight started at like 1:13 in the morning. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I gotta watch it again, but I thought Bud did enough to get the win.
Word.
Yeah, you know, Josh, I'm one of the guys that I kind of agree with the you got to take it from the champ thing, because you know it's like any other sport, like in the NBA, like nigga, you go against LeBron gonna get them calls, nigga. That's I feel like it's you know, when it's home court advantage and you going against a star, you going against the guy, they get the favoritism, and to me that's a part of what makes it, like, you know, tough to beat the guy, is that, you know, they got that little extra, you know. You the favorite for a reason. So I'm always under the impression, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to actually beat them. And when I say that, like, you know, obviously we scoring by rounds, but you got to make it clear. You can't squeak squeak it out. You got to like make it clear, like, I beat this nigga.
Nah, most definitely. But shit, it's really like what Greg was saying. I see it now. It's like, fuck the belt. Whoever the A side, nigga, you the nigga with the momentum now. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I see it. But shit, I appreciate y'all, man. That's all I wanted, bro.
All right, Josh, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, Josh, roll something up, man.
Hey, it's already gone.
Right? With the tie-dye joint.
I see you.
Y'all be smooth.
All right, cuz.
Yo, let me get Valley K9. Valley K9, what's poppin'?
What up?
Oh, you rolling something up too, Valley K9.
It's Cigar talk.
You know that. Let's get it. What's up, man? Talk to me.
I was live at that event, and I want to know what you guys think about the scorecards for the Crawford fight.
Well, me, I ain't even see the scorecards, and what I heard was, I think 115, 113,
115, 113. Yep.
That was twice, right?
Twice. Yep.
And then it was a 116, 112.
Correct.
Right? So correct. I thought that was kind of accurate, because that was what, 7-5 and 8-4. I thought that was kind of accurate.
Yeah, that looked good to me. I think I had it 116, 112 to me, but
yes,
I'm not mad at that. I thought Madrimov was doing work, so I'm definitely not mad at 115, 113.
Yeah, I think both guys had a lot of respect for each other. Neither one of them wanted to unload. You know, Crawford did more of it, though. He did enough to win the fight. I think certain rounds, because I don't understand the speculation on social media. On social media, I guess from the TV aspect point of view, a lot of people are saying that Madrimov was robbed, or that it should have been a draw. You know, I don't see that. I don't see any of that here. I think Crawford did exactly what he needed to do to win, and I'm excited to see it coming forward. I'm not interested in a rematch. I think it'll play out similar, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. I definitely feel like from what I was, because I tried to watch the highlights. I heard little commentary that feel like it was, going to a Madrimov side. I didn't watch the full. I got to watch the full fight.
Yeah.
But I thought Bud was controlling the action, man. I thought he controlled it. I thought especially 6 to 7, Bud started using that jab. See, that's what I love about Bud, because he got variations on his jab. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the disruptor jab. Like when you come in, bow, that's it, stop your whole rhythm. He got that jab. He got the range finder jab. You know what I'm saying? Bud got all different kind of jabs that he utilizes, and I thought that the jab was on full display.
He hit that pause button on Madrimov every single time Madrimov was going to bust one of his moves. Every single time he hit that pause button. Hold up.
Yeah, sure.
Where you going?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. But that's it, man. I appreciate y'all.
I felt like Madrimov was waiting on one shot. I think that's what lost him the fight. He was trying to land one punch.
He didn't let his hands go more. And he could have won that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. K9, I appreciate you, brother.
All right, brother. You guys take care. Have a good one.
All right. Later.
All right, boss.
So the thing about it, Greg, though, if you let them hands go more, you opening it up for Bud to get on your ass, though. That's the hard. Bud gonna get on your ass if you do that.
You right, but you also might hit the lottery.
That's true. 40 niggas tried and 40 niggas failed, though.
Hey.
Let me get Roy. Roy, what's popping? Roy, let me get Roy. Yo, Roy, what's up, man? Yo, we can't hear you. I don't know if you're on mute. Can't hear you. Yo.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yo. Yeah, I hear you now. What's up, man?
Yeah, salute to y'all, man.
Yeah, I hear you now. What's up, man?
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. God damn, my fault, bro. I'm outside smoking this black, bro. But I just wanted to ask y'all a few questions, man. The one question I had, bro, was, man, how many more fights do y'all think Terrence Crawford got, bro? Because he about to turn 37, bro. How many professional fights he gonna fight at this time in his career, bro?
I think 2 or 3.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even want to see, like, I like Boots, bro. I like how he carry himself, and I like his fighting style, bro. I don't want to see that shit though, bro, because it's like I know how I feel like it's gonna go, how it's gonna go down, bro. And I feel like Boots is just a little too much at this age, bro. Like I feel like it wouldn't even make sense. Like if I'm Crawford, I'm thinking like, I'm gonna just let that young bull go crazy after after I'm done. You feel me, bro? So for me, I just feel like, man, let Crawford go out to the sunset, go get his bread, and then do what they're doing, do these exhibition fights. That's why I feel like he's gonna transition to, because he ain't really, my fault, bro. I'm going off.
Yo, Roy, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we gotta stop this. They shouldn't fight shit. Fuck that. Nah. If you in this sport, if you here and you still fighting, bro, what you did in the past, we respect it. But you gotta fight today. You gotta put it up every time. That's how the sport go. You gotta put it you see when you battling in the Roman arena, where I used to watch what's that shit with Russell Crowe, the gladiator. Nigga, when you step in that shit, somebody gotta die, nigga. That's how it go. If you don't want to die, don't step in, hang it up. I'm like, we gotta stop that shit, bro. Them niggas gotta get it on, bro. These the two niggas, like, what we doing? That's what I'm saying. Come on, Roy. That's all I gotta say.
I feel that, bro. But you know how that shit, like, how I'm sorry, excuse my language, but how I look at it, bro, Boots supposed to win that, bro. So it's like, and I know he got, like, especially if you talking about 2-3 more fights, Boots ain't gonna be next. Probably it's probably gonna be that third or second fight. I just feel like at 38 years old, bro, fighting that dude, man, that's just something that I wouldn't do. But he might have the guts, he might have the balls to do it, bro. It's just something that I wouldn't. If I'm advising him, bro, I'm saying stay the hell away from Boots and just go chase that bag, bro. But that's all I had for y'all.
Greg, you got anything for that?
No, I wouldn't be mad at that, because listen, at the end of the day, Crawford got kids, man, and he got a wife, and he got to take care of his people. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at that, because he been through a lot in his career. He did what he had to do. You know what I mean? His career is in stone. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I would be a little bit disappointed, because I do want to see the fight, but I understand.
All right. Yo, Roy, man, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Yo, listen, man. I got one more part. Let me get one more for Greg, man, because he been here for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be respectful of his time. But y'all niggas gotta stop that shit. I ain't gonna lie. We can't keep doing that over here. Not on Cigar Talk. We not doing that. If you lacing them up, you gotta take on the guy. And you know why? You know why I gotta say that? Because that attitude that y'all got, that y'all putting forward with all the nice guys, let them go out. Nah, you know why? Because this the same reason we ain't getting Canelo Benavidez. It's the same reason that we not gonna get these big fights, because y'all niggas want to protect the nigga. Listen, I love Bud Crawford. I've been a fan of Bud Crawford since he had the dreads. You feel me? Bud with the dreads when he was 130. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it, but I'm like, if you still in, you gotta be in, bro. That's how I'm feeling, Greg. How you feel about that?
I mean, I agree. I want to see great fights. I wanted to go back to the old days where we just got great fights. So I do agree with that. You know what I mean? At the same time, I'm saying the things I'm saying about him, you know what I mean, having his family and all that, is because once a fighter done, nobody give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see Mayweather still getting in the ring doing exhibitions and shit. And that's why you see him trying to jump in there and promote people and all this type of shit, because once a fighter done, nobody care about him. You know what I mean? They just go on the shelf with everybody else. So, you know what I mean? It's a tough business, tough sport, but I do want to see the fight.
Nah, you're right. Podcast, you say that, Najee, because you don't fight. You damn right, nigga. That's what I'm saying. If you don't want it, don't fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a professional fighter. I'll fight you in the street if some shit go down. But yeah, that ain't my, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on that. But let me get one more for Greg up here, man. Let me get Val, OG Val in the building. Hold up. Let me bring up the OG. OG Val.
Najee, what's up, man?
What's up, good brother? How you living, man?
All right. What's up? Salute, my boy Greg.
What's going on?
All right, man. On that Crawford thing, man. If Crawford just want to get to the bag, then I try to push that Canelo thing right now. If he can't, get him another fight and get out. But if he want to do that greatness and want his name to be great, although he won't catch up with that 50-0, we know he ain't getting that record from Floyd, but he could fight Boots, and he beat Boots and just step out the game. His name gonna be up there with Floyd, bro. No matter if he's 42-0, he'll be 42-0, but his name gonna be at the top. So it all depends on what Crawford wants. He want to go out with a bag, or he want to go out with legacy. You know what I'm saying? Which his legacy is great now. It's sealed right now. He could retire. He can tell us Tuesday that he done 41-0. Ain't nobody mad. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a great fighter. He ain't never ducked nothing. He's a smart fighter also. So it depends on if he want to go at the bad, he want to go at legacy, man. Legacy, go Boost route, end it, the money, get you a couple more little fights, Ortiz and maybe something else from the Sheik, and go and sell out into the sunset, man. On Najee, your boy Pitbull need a jab. If he had a jab last night, he could have set them shots up. All them little wild hooks and stuff. The jab would have put him in position. He probably would have slept old boy. But old boy seen that coming from a mile away, man. My grandma can see them shots. You know,
you're right, OG. You're right. The only you know who like the Pitbull with a jab, my little boy Nick Ball. You know Nick Ball from the UK that beat Ray Ford. Yeah, he kind of like Pitbull, but he got a jab though.
Right. There you go, Najee. That's what I'm saying. And on the Big Baby thing, man, you know, I got some personal information about Big Baby. Ben, I'm out here in Ohio right now. You know, Big Baby let his trainer go, man. That's been with him all the time, bro. And that was kind of shady, bro. There's a lot of trainers up here, you know, wasn't happy about that. And me and Safo, Tiger trainer, we was in the gym yesterday, man, talking about how Big Baby let his trainer go, man. This was yesterday afternoon, way before the fight, man. And man, we just wasn't happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can rekindle it. But I seen when he got in trouble, when his head never stayed off the line, man. I mean, he was tailor-made for Big Boy. Head never stayed off the line. He didn't even fight like he usually fight. You know, just box. I think he tried to prove a point. But the thing was, when he went back to his corner, Greg, they ain't had nothing for him, man. In the corner, I was listening to the corner. They they ain't had nothing for him, man. You know, he was out there by himself because the boy got heart like for days. He can lend out some heart. You know what I'm saying? He got skills, but he fought the wrong fight. You can't stand in front of that power like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You just can't stand in front of it. So hopefully he get it back with his trainer, man. And you know what I'm saying? And they get this thing going because the trainer been with him since he been 8, bro. And then this just happened like 3 days ago, you know, when he made that decision. And sometimes, man, karma, man, you know.
Oh, Greg, let me ask you about this. You know, you being a former professional fighter and obviously being in the gym with all these guys, how much does like leaving your trainer at that stage affect you in a given fight? Like how much you think that actually changes things?
I mean, to me, you comfortable with your original trainer. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He know you, and your original trainer, he know you better than anybody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Sometimes he know you better than your parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because his job is to watch over you. You know what I mean? And to know when you in the mood, to know when you feeling great, to know when you not feeling great. You know what I mean? To know when you something ain't right. You know what I mean? So I think even if he did bring somebody in, he should have still had his original trainer with him just in case things get tough.
Yep. Absolutely, man.
Because
Absolutely.
it can play on your mind. It can.
Yes, on that mental, man. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I'm
can.
saying? And
Yeah.
and so so that's what I had to say about that, Najee. My boy Shakur Bright Lights was at the fight, Najee, and I don't know, he tried to put up on Lomachenko. Lomachenko ain't like it, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Shakur pulling up. But did you see Big Turkey came up to Shakur and said, nigga, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it seemed like Turkey trying to put that bag up for Shakur. That's what it
He
seemed
trying
like.
to do that Williams, look like that Williams Zepeda thing right now, because ain't nobody hearing from Tank. You know, he out there in Paris or whatever, you know. But I want that Tank fight, man. I want them to do it now while they're young, because Sugar Ray and Hearns did it way younger. They did it at 22 and 21. Bro, let's get these fight. You know what? These podcasts and stuff, and I ain't even talking about the casual fans. I'm talking about people that really box. I boxed pro before. You did too, Greg. And so I train fighters also. So we can put the pressure on these fighters fighting while they're young. We can kill that Mayweather undefeated thing. Like, when a fighter is terrible because he got a loss, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
These fighters thinking they get a loss, they trash. And that's jive. That's what the casual fans is pushing. That you trash if you lose. Man, Big Baby can get his stuff together, man. Anderson and swoop through the heavyweight thing. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't never trash when you lose, bro. These fighters need to fight, bro. We need that Shakur and Tank Davis right now. We just need that fight, bro.
Yeah.
Greg, what you think about that fight, Greg?
You know?
What, Shakur and Tank?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the second best or first best fight that could be made right now in boxing. You know what I mean? Like the OG said, you know what I mean? They both in their prime. So let's get it now. You seeing the best of skills and you seeing the best of predator. You know what I mean? You seeing a great predator and a great skill fighter go up against each other. And that's what make great fight styles. You know what I mean? And they both the best at what they do. So I would love to see that fight. I need that fight.
Me too, Greg.
Oh, Greg, can you because I love watching you when I'm on YSM Media and you break down fights. If you could you break that fight down, just kind of how you see that playing out though?
I mean, the truth is, right? Whoever pull up and whoever on their game is gonna win that fight. If Tank head movement is on point, his footwork is on point, and his jab is working, then he can do something to Shakur. But if Shakur is just a step ahead of Tank with that good jab, that good accurate left hand, you know what I mean, his feints, if everything is working, then Shakur could pull it off. You know what I mean? That's just one of them fights where somebody got to pull up and be their best. You got to bring your best.
You got 50-50 to you.
I mean, it's 50-50 because I got to be fair. I've never seen Tank in the ring with a Shakur Stevenson, but then I've never seen Shakur in the ring with a Tank Davis. So I got to be 50-50. It got to be. It's a great fight.
Yeah. All right. Well, that makes sense. Go ahead, Val. What you going to say?
But one thing about it, though, we seen a Shakur in a Tank with a guy with some pop, you know, and we see how he handled. See, people didn't really study that, Greg. I wanted to ask you about that, too, the De Los Santos fight. See, I seen something different than the average audience could see. I seen a fighter basically had one hand just annihilate anything that his opponent could do. Now, De La Santo, no, this is a fight for the WBC belt. Bro, you ain't come to get that fight.
Yeah.
I don't care. No, and ain't nobody been trashing it. Ain't nobody come at him. They come at Shakur because of the high expectations with Shakur. Shakur showed you I'm going to do whatever I need to do to win because I'm that good. Yeah. That's how good I am. Then I'm going to come out of here winning. You know what I'm saying? And he showed me that, bro. He mastered distance. He get hit to less in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And he win rounds. So that means he's calculating what he's doing in them rounds, man. The boy is smart, man. I'm talking about his IQ is up there, bro.
And what I got from that, OG Val just said that De Los Santos didn't force the issue neither.
Nope.
He wasn't trying to win. You know what I mean? But I think that was about his respect for Shakur.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of respect for Shakur.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I agree. Yo, OG, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, great, man. Love y'all boys, man.
Get with you, all. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Yo, Greg, man, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming by, brother. Fire episode, man. I hope y'all, the fans, man, y'all make sure y'all show Greg some love. Yo, before you leave, you got a YouTube channel too, right?
Yeah, GHB TV.
Hold on, let me put it in the chat. Let me pin it up. GHB TV
with a period on the end. Yep. GHB TV with a period on the end. Yep.
All right, bet. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna put this shit up. Yo, man, you and YSM, man, y'all niggas gotta get a podcast together, something. Y'all killing it, man. I love what y'all doing for real.
Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate that.
No doubt, man. Well, listen, yo, Greg, I appreciate your time, bro. I'm gonna definitely stay tapped in with you, man. Let's continue to build, brother.
All right, get with me.
All right, bet that.
All right.
Later.
All right.
Yo, man. Listen, y'all. Super dope episode, man. I told y'all, Greg Hackett. He breaks down these fights. He's breaking it down in a good way. Now, what I want to do right now, before we get into this next segment, I just wanna get some one-on-ones real quick. I'm gonna let you get your shit off and come cook. If you want to come up and cook, I'm gonna bring you up. What we talking about right now? You got to stick to the topics. These are the topics. We either talking about a fight that happened last night. We talking about a fight that happened last night, or we talking about Big Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Hey, yo.
We talking about my boy Big Turkey and what he's doing in this culture, in this boxing culture. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Let's get a couple more one-on-ones before I do the group cook. Let's get a couple more one-on-ones off. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to cook. Link is in the chat. Salute to Greg Hackett, man. Good brother. Smart boxing mind. Salute to Greg Hackett. Yo, listen, before I invite up more people on the stage, make sure, click that. Link is up. Link is up. Before we get into these one-on-ones, I just got to tell y'all this. You hear the bomb. Y'all niggas know when I drop the bomb, it's something crazy. See, I'm rubbing my hands like Birdman. You know what I'm saying? I got to rub my hands like Birdman when I say this. Tomorrow, I got a big interview. I got a big interview tomorrow. Matter of fact, I just interviewed Eddie Hearn. It's a great episode. If y'all really want to know about the business of boxing, me and Eddie Hearn broke it down all the way. Pause.
Hey, yo. Me
and Eddie Hearn got to it. The business of boxing. A lot of gems in there. But I need y'all to tune into this interview I'm doing tomorrow. I might even go live. That's what I need y'all to know. If I'm on live, you got to pull up because you never know who's going to be on. Tomorrow, I'm sitting down with the guy, the face of boxing outside of Javante. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know who he is.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Come on, man. Y'all know who I got coming up on Cigar Talk, man. This is the hottest boxing podcast in the game. Cigar Talk. Canelo Alvarez is coming on the show tomorrow. Canelo Alvarez is coming on the show tomorrow. I got some shit for Canelo, boy. I got some questions. My man, Saul Canelo Alvarez. I got him coming tomorrow, man. I might even go live, but I got the boy tomorrow. I'm trying to make it happen. I just got the confirmation. I'm hyped. Make sure y'all don't miss this. This is going to be one of the biggest interviews of 2024. Canelo Alvarez. Cigar Talk. Come on, man. Y'all know I got to talk to him. We going to talk that talk. I'm going to keep it real. Y'all know I'm not scared to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to some one-on-ones. I just needed y'all to know that, though, because this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? Every day we got to elevate. Come on, y'all. Elevate with me. Elevate with me. This is where we starting, and I'm trying to get your favorite fighters on. Canelo Alvarez tomorrow at the press conference. Cigar Talk. Canelo Alvarez. All right, let me get some one-on-ones real quick. Let me get some one-on-ones real quick. It's a lot of people in the chat, man. It's a lot of people in the chat, y'all. Hold on, let me get my shit over real quick. Let me get my shit real quick. Hold on, I gotta bring up Neverfold because Neverfold been in the queue for a minute. Let me bring up Neverfold real quick, and then I'm gonna bring Southport back. I see Southport TV here. Hold on. Yo, Neverfold.
Yo, Najee, chill. What's the word?
What's up, my brother? How you living, man?
You know, coolin'.
You don't never turn your camera on, nigga.
Hey, when niggas do that, I'm gonna do that though. It's just when you be live, I don't be at a spot where I could turn my shit on. You feel me?
Okay. What's going on, man? Talk to me, man. What you felt about this week or yesterday, rather?
Shit. Crawford cooked Madrimov. You feel me? He got cooked. Dude only won 3 rounds, and motherfuckers talking about it was a close fight.
So you had it 9-3?
Yeah.
I had it like maybe 8-4, 7-5 wasn't bad.
He didn't win nothing more than 3 rounds, bro. Nah,
come on, man.
Nah.
He won some of those
off pump fakes or fucking like what? Come on, bro.
I had him winning. I had him winning like one of the early rounds. I thought he won 2
What early rounds?
Only one. I think it was
the
maybe
5th round, right?
No, it might have been. I think it was earlier than that. Maybe 3.
Hell no.
And then I think it was like because Crawford had a big 7th, and then I gave him like 3, 8, and then I think like 10 or some shit like that. I forget the rounds, but I thought he had maybe 8-4, 9-3, 8-4. You know what I'm saying?
Now I ain't gonna lie. He showed. I thought my prediction was he was gonna get KO'd in the 8th round. You feel me? It wasn't gonna go past the 8th round. But one thing that a lot of people not peeping about Madrimov, he got a chin, cause Crawford was hitting him with some shit, and he took him well. You feel me?
He was, but I was impressed by Madrimov, man.
Nah, he good.
Yeah, he's a lot better than I really thought he would be. Than I gave him credit for. And again, that European style is just a hard.
Yeah.
Time a nigga do
his rhythm.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like it's certain niggas that got boxing rhythm, right? Like when you a boxer, you got a certain kind of rhythm that you could get adjusted to, and this guy rhythm is nothing like that.
And then he ain't fought the fight that he usually fight. He wasn't throwing them crazy ass punches, bro. He wasn't going in like that. You feel me? So I see y'all talking about the champ need to lose the fight for the challenger to win. I'm like, bro, if if a champ not fighting like a champ, like he gotta lose that fight. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he won the fight. But he definitely put up a good matchup.
Bro, he ain't even do enough for a draw, let alone a close fight.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. What do you think about any of the other fights?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Anderson, bro, he was fighting good, bro. He ain't even had to stay in a pocket like that and kept trying to show people that he liked that. You feel me? Because he could have tired Buddy out and then win the fight, but he kept trying to show people like he liked that. And then one thing that he did that was messed up, I think Turkey was the one behind that, because I know Turkey had told him to go with the what the coach he went with, fuck.
Oh, Sugar Hill.
Yeah. Turkey was, because I remember seeing a video. Turkey was one of them. He was one of the main motherfuckers behind that, telling Anderson to go to Sugar Hill. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, he shouldn't have played with a coach like that. If a coach been with you since you was a youngin', I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta stay with him. If you want to switch things up, you want to put him as a second coach and get somebody as a main coach. You feel me? But taking him off the coaching roster entirely, that's crazy, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, he was acting real immature after the fight. Like, he was talking like he was in the streets, bro. Like, yo, what?
Actually, you know what I liked him after the fight. Like, I thought he didn't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I think he, took his.
Now I'm talking about his language, the way he was speaking, bro. Like,
like he was saying nigga and all that, like talking crazy.
On,
you know what I'm saying?
He wilding. Yeah.
I see what you mean. But I thought, listen, I really respected Jarrett because it showed me he got some heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he ain't bowed down. He ain't fighting like no bitch. Like, he lost.
But that's why he lost, though. He trying to show people he not no hoe, bro. Like, bro, you got a box, bro. But Coley got that George Foreman type of power, bro. He wasn't even, he wasn't even really putting all his power into the punches. He was just touching them up, then bow. Like, he got that real grown man strength, bro. You feel me?
He looked like George Foreman to me, bro. He looked like Joe. I'm like, this nigga look like Big George, bro. Straight up.
Yo, if dude really learn how to put his punches together and really learn how to punch, bro, he'll be even crazier than he punching now. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. But yo, never fool. Let me get somebody else on before the group cook. I'm gonna get like 2-3 more people, and then we gonna get the group cook popping.
Bet.
All right. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna get 2-3 more people on these one-on-ones, and then we gonna have the group session before we, you know what I'm saying, before I conclude. You know what I mean? I gotta do my research for this interview tomorrow. I told y'all, big interview. Niggas is in here talking about it sound like a toilet flusher. Come on, it's the Funk Flex bomb, nigga. Put some respect on my bomb. Canelo. I gotta do my research, man. But listen, I'm gonna get like 2-3 more people in this on this one-on-one cook, and then we're gonna do the group cook. All right, I got in the queue Ja, and then I got, that's my boy shot by Zach. Okay, Zach in the building. Okay. Hold on, let me get Ja real quick, and then I'm gonna bring up my man Zach. See what Zach talking about. Yo, Ja. Yo, Ja, what's popping? I don't know, Ja, man. I'm trying to give you the time. What's up, man? All right, Ja's no longer in the building. All right, hold up, my man. Let me get my boy Zach. Hold up, Zach.
Yo, you can hear me?
Zach, what's up, my boy?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Talk to me, baby.
Shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put it out there, but I'm hurt by Jared loss, bro. That's my boy.
Damn.
I was hurt.
I know that's
I was like, damn. It's just like he kept on getting hit by that uppercut, bro. That uppercut was fucking him up, bro. And he would always dip to that side. I'm like, damn, bro. But I actually I haven't been in the stream long, so I want to hear your thoughts. Like, what, like?
Yeah. It's been a dope episode so far, man. If y'all tuned in, dope episode. I had Greg Hackett up here. He was breaking down the fights also. Super dope episode. Let me hold on. Let me give you my thoughts. Let me read the super chat. Salute to D Luckett. I appreciate you, D Luckett. Thank you, man. Madrimov fought a style and thinking his power would hurt Bud. I think if he knew Bud could take his power, he would have fought a different fight. That's an interesting point, D Luckett. That's an interesting point. I definitely think he caught Bud with a couple of good shots. You know what? When Bud get caught, he stick his tongue out every time. You know
Yeah.
When Bud get caught with a good shot, he be like, and he did that a couple of times. So I was like, all right, Bud, I know you felt that pause. But you know what I'm saying? Thank you, D Luckett, for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. Yo, Zach, man, Jared, man, let me get to this Jared shit again, bro. I just feel like, well, one is, you remember my tweet? You know, I put up the tweet.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know if Jared gonna be able to win this one. This is a hard fight, and I said that just because when you fighting a dude like Bacol with that type of power, it's like, one, your conditioning have to be on 100. Like your conditioning has to be all the way up, and then two, he can't make the mental mistakes that I see him make in other fights, right? It's just like other guys like that he fight, or even the Charles Martin, which was a good fight that I thought, you know, he had a little bit of resistance, but ultimately he took over. But I hate this is where I think he fucked up to me. One is I would have fought at long range for at least 5 rounds.
I thought he was boxing pretty well though. I thought it was just doing nothing. Like he would hit him with 5-6 shots, and then Bacoli come back with 2 and hurt. I'm like, damn.
But that's what I'm saying. But you gotta wait until this guy at least loses some steam. You can't be going inside against a power puncher like that in the first 4 or 5 rounds. You gotta at least, like Greg said, you gotta pepper him up first before you know what I'm saying? Pepper him up. I would have. That's what I would have did. I would have said at least outside using that jab, touching the body, even though it don't look like nothing. Pepper him up for at least 5 to 6 rounds, and then I would have started to be able to close the distance a little bit. Because this is what I seen even in the first round. He started off long range. He was using the jab good, like you said. He was boxing nice. He even threw the jab to the chest a couple times. He landed a couple shots. But as soon as he went and landed, he threw that shit, landed off balance. Bacol came with that uppercut. Yeah. A couple of times that he went off balance, instead of backing up, he smothered him. And I was like, that's the fuck I want to see. Go inside the power.
Bro, I was screaming. I was watching that shit. I'm like, bro, just smother him at the least. Yes. Like, don't just stand there with him, because I felt like he would be hitting him, but then he'd get a little bit too over aggressive, and that's when he would get caught. You feel me? It's exactly. Like, I'm like, damn. It's like, but I give, like, that's my boy, so I give him all respect. And I think for me, I thought he handled the loss real well. I know people don't like how he handled the loss, but like, I thought he handled it well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being more mature and shit like that. And I know Jared, and I know he has a lot like back home and all that, and like the pressure. So I'm glad how he took the loss. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Listen, man, if anything, this fight, it gave me a lot of respect for Jared. I think he's a tough fighter. He showed that he got heart. He showed that he ready to throw down. I just think he got to be smarter in these type of fights. That's really it for me. You know what I'm saying?
But we got real quick. We got to talk about that Pitbull fight. I told you. It's like, man. Yo, you said it about Jay, but I said it about Pitbull, bro. I was like, I knew he was going to lose.
You did say that. You called it. I was sad, man. My nigga Pitbull, man.
I think he got he got, in my opinion, he got the smallest bag in all the boxing. It's like he do one thing and one thing good, but once you get around that, like, I knew if Rayo just stuck to the game plan, because he would, like, remember that Edwin De Los Santos fight? He would, he heard him and then got caught because he was being stupid.
Yep.
I thought if he didn't do that, he wins this fight, and he didn't do it. He stuck to the game plan real well, and I thought Robert Garcia, had a good game plan for him. But I knew if he didn't get stupid, he would win the fight, and he did.
Pitbull is one-dimensional, but I just like him. He's definitely one-dimensional, but he had a good-ass dimension. I just think it's just hard for him because, one, he's so short, but two, being that short, you gotta jab more. I feel like his jab wasn't working enough to where you could disguise any of the hooks.
That brother never uses his jab.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
he go all hooks and uppercuts.
For sure, man.
I feel like
Zach, I appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Yeah, I got you, my boy.
All right, for sure. Yo, I'm gonna tap in with you, bro.
I got you. I'll see you, bro. Have a nice night.
All right, later. Yeah, let me get 2 more one-on-ones before we get the group cooked. My man Ace Guapo in the building. Shout out Ace Guapo. Najee, your whole top-ranked Shakur camp ain't like that except Bud. Why you say my whole top rank? I'm not top rank, nigga. I ain't in no camp, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no camp. How long you been live for, man? We've been live for 1 hour and 39 minutes, man. 1 hour 39 minutes, man. Let me bring up a couple more for the solos, and then we gonna hit the group cook for a little bit before we out. Let me get Ja back. Hold on, let me get Ja in Brooklyn. Oh wait, and then Southport in here too. Hold up. Let me bring up Ja real quick. Ja, what's up, man?
Yo, what's poppin'? You hear me?
What's going on? I hear you, bro.
Yo, what's good? Shit, man. Mad upsets last night. This Rayo season shit is crazy, man. The Turkey Alex fights, these 50-50 fights. Because I had Big Baby, the little Big Baby, Jared. I ain't know much about Piccoli, and Eddie Hearns called it too. He said, this is a bit of horrible matchmaking, mate. Like if you know Piccoli, you know his history in the gym, you know, his sparring sessions, you know, where supposedly sat down Usyk and others. And then Jared Green, 24 years young, coming in. He fought a good fight, but Piccoli, I think it was just seasoned. He was the more experienced fighter. He was touching him. He had no footwork, but he had the length and he had the hand speed. And Jared Anderson, he stuck it in. He did his thing. You know, can't be mad at him.
I mean, I knew that. I predicted that fight on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I just think that a guy with that type of size and power, bro, you can't afford to make mistakes. And I just see Jared. He's made a lot of mistakes in his other fights that, you know, you can make mistakes like that when a nigga don't hit like George Foreman. You feel me?
Yeah, super fast. Venezuela boxed the shit out of Isak. There's a lot of hype behind that. That was a good boxing fight.
I'm a Pitbull fan. That hurt my heart, man. I was about to come on this fight with the dog mask on today, and Pitbull would have won, nigga.
Yeah,
tight.
That's real spill. That's real spill. And then Ruiz Miller, I want to see that rematch though. That's a good that was a good fight. Ruiz got hurt.
Ruiz versus the other big baby.
Yeah, Jerome Miller.
You thought it was a draw?
I thought it was close. Yep, I could see the draw.
You a barber?
Yep, I be cutting.
I think the clip is in the back. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little studio area. You know what I'm saying? About to cut one of my clients, but yeah, man. That Jared, not the Jared, but I'm proud of Miller though, because I wasn't expecting him to show up serious, and he's serious. He out there training with Boots and Bozy, converted to Islam, got his life right, doing the right thing. So I want to see him and Ruiz back for real. He said he don't want to fight no more of his guys though. He said if I got a relationship with you, I don't want to fight you.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Well, shit, they say you like the guy from the Flatbush Zombies. That's hilarious. Yo, but yo, Ja, I appreciate you pulling up, man. Thank you, bro.
No, I appreciate it, bro. Keep doing your thing. I'm looking forward to that Canelo show tomorrow for sure.
Come on, man. We going crazy tomorrow.
That's major. That's major, bro.
All right, later. Yo, 2 more. Hold up. Let me get Southpaw up real quick, and then Brooklyn. I gotta say my boy Brooklyn. Hold up. My boy Brooklyn in the building. Hold up. Let me bring up Southpaw real quick. Southpaw TV, my guy.
Yeah, I was in a store earlier, bro. That's why. I'm over talking about, he at work. Bro, I'm making money right now as I speak to y'all broke ass clowns in Philly selling loose squares. Remember I said that shit. And they talking about, how come he wasn't disrespectful to Greg? Bro, Greg a coach, bro. Boxers ain't street individuals. They boxers. Complete opposite. Y'all never washed your hands with bleach. Y'all never did no type of bids. Y'all don't know shit about shit. Let me just get that out the way. But as far as the card, bro, the fake big baby, the man who got cooked by Broccoli, wherever he from, he said, quote, I don't want to be a heavyweight champion. I just want money fights. How you going to ask for a money fight without something to bring to the table? Having a belt is a negotiating tactic. That's why Bill wanted Devin to be undisputed so bad, so he can make money. Backfired on him. Devin not getting money like that, or 30,000 pay-per-view buys, things like that. The fake big baby, I think he's soft, bro. Who the hell you know, Najee, from Toledo, Ohio? Who you know from there? Yeah, Philly. Hey, y'all lames in Philly, y'all broke as hell in Philly. I was in Philly for you. Y'all broke energy, bro. Broke energy. Y'all struggle for rent. I pay mortgage. Get it right. But who you know don't want to be a heavyweight champ, bro? Jared Anderson said, I'm not looking for the belts. I'm looking for money fights. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he got cooked. And he seemed like he got some sugar in his tank to me. You know what I mean?
Come on, Southpaw, don't do that. Come on, man.
Got to.
He just got a baby. He just had a baby.
Yeah, all right. So did motherfucking I'm not gonna go there with him, but he looks sus to me. Anyway, on Andy Ruiz, I was rocking with him, man. I feel like he could have cooked what's the name? The real big baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had a fucked up hand. I was rocking with Pitbull too.
No, I ain't gonna lie, Southpaw, you right. His hand, when he showed his hand at the end, that shit looked bad. It looked bad.
He didn't pull a Shakur Stevenson where my hand, and didn't show no type of motherfucking proof. He showed that bone was popping out that motherfucker, bro. As far as who's that? The co-main, bro. Damn, bro. I was rocking with Pitbull too. I think that Rayo was looking to paw a jab. Rayo don't got power like that. At least not with Pitbull. You can't hurt Pitbull. I never seen Pitbull hurt. Never ever seen him hurt. But I didn't like that because to get the belt, you have to beat the champion. I don't feel like Rayo beat Pitbull, like straight up cooked him. He just did enough to win sneak rounds in. But yeah, bro.
Did you think Rayo won that, Southpaw?
Man, not convincingly. If he did, it was probably a little jab, pot shot. Pitbull was trying.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, yo, y'all giving Rayo too much credit to me. I ain't feel like
he pawing the jab, touching and sliding out the way. He not looking to hurt Pitbull. We never seen Pitbull hurt. Rayo could have at least took a chance to. Shit, but that's the only one I was a little hurt by. I like Pitbull a lot. He's my favorite Mexican fighter. And as far as the main event, it's a new weight class, bro. What y'all expect Bud to do? Go impress y'all? Fuck y'all, bro. He was working off the jab with the bigger man. You know what I mean? I think he boxed beautifully. I don't think that he's slowing down in age. Bud take care of his body. He don't drink and smoke weed like fake big Canelo and all them. You know what I mean? But I think that Bud boxed beautifully. He did what he was supposed to do in a new weight class. Don't go jumping out your body and try to fight this motherfucker to impress the fans who don't give a fuck about y'all. Never threw a punch. But they say, ain't no way he could be ready for Canelo now. Based off that. Y'all don't know that. Canelo cook, Canelo watch, Canelo drink every single day, Bud don't. The last time hey, you doing an interview with him. I'm just saying, but the last time Canelo fought an undefeated black fighter was 11 years ago. That man was Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And since you're talking to Canelo, ask him, hey, I bet you won't ask him about that clenbuterol. I bet you won't ask him why is he the only fighter in the history of boxing to have more rehydration clauses and more catch weights than any other fighter in the history of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Yeah, Southpaw, I'm not asking him that, but
I know you're not.
But I'm gonna make it a good interview, though.
Hey, I rock with you, but I know you're not asking him that. I would, and I'll get kicked out that motherfucker, bro. They're gonna have to jump me. But that's my take on it. But hey, to all y'all Philly individuals in the comments, bro, y'all broke, bro. Super broke out there in Philly, bro. And y'all will never come within 20 miles of Chicago, Illinois. I stand on what I say. But I love you, bro. Respect you. I'm gone.
Oh, Southpaw, you got beef with Bill Haney? They saying you got beef with Bill Haney in the chat.
Because I believe that Oakland, California is not like that. Hey, what Charleston White say? California only bad in California. Once y'all leave California, y'all get a good understanding of shit. Y'all only tough because y'all didn't see no shit else. You know what I'm saying? I know people from California, they come to Chicago and they be like, yo, well, hey, take me back to Cali where it's safe with the palm trees, the mountains, no snow, shit like that. Fuck Bill Haney to the day I die. You know what I'm saying? And
damn.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, fake East, no disrespect to you, but the Philly East Coast, they so tough. Hey, if you gotta call somebody out in the comment section, that lets you know the type of bitch you is, bro, and your mama too. Like real shit, bro. If you was it's easy to talk crazy from 3,000 miles away. None of y'all will never show y'all face in Chicago, bro. Y'all never had to wash your hands with bleach.
You're going crazy, man. Yo, but Southpaw, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro, for real.
I stand on what I say. Fuck Bill Haney.
Yo, Southpaw TV is crazy, man. Southpaw. Yo, you know what, though? When it's smoking here like that, I do be wanting to set up the fades, but in the boxing ring, like not no street shit. You feel me? We might have to do that. We might have to get a couple of y'all in the chat and come set up the fade. Let me get my man last one before we hit the group chat. Before we hit the group, I gotta bring my man up. Brooklyn. Hey. What's up, my boy?
How you feeling, son?
Yo, man, I'm good, man. It's been a great weekend.
Yeah, man.
Excellent card, excellent fights. Brooklyn, what you felt, man? Talk to me, man. How'd you feel about everything?
Yo, son, it was all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass, son. It was all right. Like the whole Riyadh, yo, like Turkish make this type of shit into like an event. You know what I'm saying? He's showing promoters how to fucking promote, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like word two, like niggas need to get their games up, bro. Like that ass. So like if he has any type of slander, let's just stop that shit. Like I don't understand why, because he's making his shit into like a some it's crazy shit. Like some it's like some it's some crazy
like some Super Bowl type shit. He making it really like an event. I agree.
Word, like that ass, like he got fucking performers, he got all type of celebrities and shit coming up, popping out and shit. That shit crazy. But to these fights, right? Andy Cruz, man, he been taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass, like word two. I'm not gonna say he's not taking care of business. However, there is a lot of shit in his game that he needs to work on, dog. Like there's a lot of shit he needs to work on, because like he's throwing a lot of of these overhands. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing a lot of overhands that he needs to work on, bro. Because like I keep on hearing the comparison. Oh, he come for Shakur, he come for Keyshawn. Bro, if you keep throwing these overhands with these niggas, they're gonna check hook your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Like word two. So hopefully he works on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So hold on. Who you, based on the Andy Cruz fight, how you see the Keyshawn fight right now? If Andy and Keyshawn was to get it on like right now.
Well, ever since the fucking Olympics, like Keyshawn always had that professional type of style to him. You know what I'm saying? And Andy Cruz always had I don't know. It's like a Spanish type of shit. Like they always have that type of like fast ass movement.
Little sazon on there. Little sazon on there.
Huh?
So you got a little sazon on that shit. Yeah.
Maybe, my nigga, like that ass, but like I keep on seeing that movement, man, and I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit probably worked in the Olympics, but I don't know if it's gonna work in the professionals. You know what I'm saying? But
what about the other fights, Brooklyn? What about the other fights?
With the David Morel shit, yo, son, like that fight kind of taught me a little bit.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. We didn't even speak about David Morel fight like that. Go ahead. Yeah, talk to me about that.
David Morel versus Hot Rod, right?
Yeah.
He was showing him too much fucking respect, boy. Like word two, I was watching the fight. I was like, dog, stop hugging, yo. Push the nigga off of you, my nigga. Like word two. And when he would like box him, walk him down a little bit, he's kind of like flat-footed. I noticed that type shit. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like flat-footed when he's walking to him. You just putting the guard up. You're not really moving your shit. He's hitting you with some jabs, and you're not really like moving your shit type shit. Like, come on, like do something. He was showing that nigga too much respect. Like they would.
He was getting caught though. Hot Rod was catching him a little bit with some shit though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like word two. I mean, yeah, he was catching him with some shit, obviously, but David Morel did enough to control the pace of the fight. However, like he could have did way more. Niggas bet the TKO or the KO or some shit like that ass. Like I bet the shit. Nigga made me lose all my fucking money. He fucked up my parlay.
Fucked it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Brooklyn, I'm not gonna lie, man. Watching that fight with David Morel, I think one of the things I saw was I feel like his fights at 68, his physical gifts are more of a factor at 68 than they are at 75. I feel like I saw when it mattered in terms of IQ.
Yeah.
I didn't see the IQ that I felt like you're supposed to have for being a guy of Morel's caliber. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was even some shit. The nigga was he was throwing the straight punches. I ain't see him going around the gloves a lot. I ain't see him moving in the way that I feel like I wanted him to move. It really made me question. I don't know if he's ready for like David Benavidez. I don't know if he's ready.
Bro, like I tweeted you, right? I commented under your shit yesterday, bro. Like, I be feeling like that's happening with a lot of niggas, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said the same shit about David Benavidez when he moved up. He's not really getting this old ass nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they said the same. They said the same shit about fucking Crawford. We don't know this nigga from a can of paint, Madrimov. All we know is this nigga was Bevo's sparring partner for Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I know about this nigga. Every time a fighter moves up from one way to another, it's always gonna be like some like adversity type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not really gonna get the nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like a big statement debut type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
but my difference is Benavidez. It didn't look like he had the power there. He said his hands was hurt in the press conference because I asked him about the power, and he said his hands was hurt. David Benavidez when David Benavidez fought on the Tank card, but he said that. But to me, he still controlled the fight. I don't feel like he really lost no rounds like that. Morel was losing rounds. Like I was I was sitting here like, yo, what is going on?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But he did control the fight. You know what I'm saying? A little bit like that. He did enough to get him out of there.
All right, what you know about Pitbull Cruz though? Come on, Brooklyn, Pitbull Cruz, Brooklyn.
Oh shit, boy. Yo, son, that was the fight I was looking for the whole night, man. Like dead ass. Like, oh my god, yo. Appreciate you, Rayo. Dead ass. I'm glad he did. Yo, I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked because yo, he did what he was supposed to do. Make this fucking fight boring, box him on the outside, stick and move, pop jab, all that shit, bro. Stop stick. This is what it is, right? They keep on matching him up with the right niggas. Why the fuck y'all niggas be hyping up this one-dimensional ass nigga, man? We don't like he
Brooklyn,
ass.
come on, man.
I don't care if you would jack him. He ass, boy. Like word two, everything is a fucking hook. Like there isn't no 1-2. He got no basic fundamentals. You know when you go in the gym, it's 1-2. Ha, 1-2, 1-2. These niggas, yo, everything's a fucking hook. Everything's an uppercut, hook. Like, no, boy, you act like you got no jab. Like, why
he don't got a jab. Like I think that's to me what he missing though. Cause I agree with you, man. Listen, he is one dimensional. I think niggas was mistaken when I be jacking Pitbull on Twitter, and that's my man. I like him, but I'm not saying the nigga's the nicest. I just like him. I like his fighting style. I like how he giving it up. But he definitely got a lot of shit to work on, man. I was a little disappointed.
Man, yo, and you know what's so crazy, bro? A lot of that shit that you got to work on is not going to get worked on. They going to keep on hyping this Pitbull facade type shit like he's some dangerous nigga. Bro, you mad easy. No wonder why you didn't want to face Shakur. No wonder why you keep on calling him boring. Oh, no, people walking out the stadium in his own hometown. Boy, he's gonna box the hell out of you. If Rayo did this type of shit to you, what the fuck you think Shakur's gonna do? You ain't gonna touch him at all. My nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass. Like stop hyping that nigga. That nigga ass, boy. Like word two. Now I was worried in the end of the 11th because like
he heard him. I was like, Pink, go get this nigga. Stop this nigga.
Boy, yo, I was worried because I was like, yo, bro, I know you did not come all this way, box beautifully to get knocked the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass, like, yo, keep that shit smart, boy. Word two. And he did, man.
All right, tell me about the main fight, Brooklyn. Before I bring up the group cook, tell me about the main fight.
Main fight, Crawford versus Madrimov, right? Madrimov. I mean, yo, son, Crawford did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that ass. He did enough to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really go out his body. You know, both of them definitely respected each other because like I could see why people was booing because both of them not really doing that, but they have much respect for each other because one of them don't want to mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like
chess match.
Like I heard Bomac. He's like usually this guy he throws wild punches, but he wasn't really throwing wild punches this fight. This nigga was just jumping and shit all around and shit. Like he wasn't really throwing wild punches like that. So they had to switch up their game style to fight Crawford because they know this is the number one pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? But yo, son, it was alright. But like I heard one person was like calling for a rematch. I don't really want to see a fucking rematch because who the fuck really wants to see this shit again? Like it was. I'm not gonna say it was boring because my favorite fighter is Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do that. Like who really wanna? I'm not really clamoring for this fight again. Like who really want to see this type of shit again? You know what I'm saying? Like. So yeah, it was like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. It wasn't like it was a good fight. I thought he put up a good fight, but it wasn't something I wanted to see again. Like, yo, this was crazy. We gotta see this again. Like, I don't feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Word, like, I got a question for you, but like who you think is next? Should he like go through that 154 division and fight the Virgil Ortiz and the Tim Zulls and shit like that? Like, what you think?
What do you mean, Bud?
Yeah, Bud. Like what do you think he should go?
Yeah, man. I think one is, can you get Canelo, man? I feel like if you could get it, you gotta go for it. If you lose, nobody gonna count it against you. But if you win, that's a big ass payday and a big ass fucking legacy play. So you gotta go for Canelo.
Them niggas didn't seem like fucking like confident. Like when they asked for that fight, it was like, like at the end of the day.
I agree that Madrimov's size, I don't want to say took him by surprise, but it seemed like after the fight they respected the size a little more than they did going in.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They definitely.
I don't know. I want to see him at 54. I would like to see kind of, either like I would like to see Crawford versus what's my boy name? Sebastian Fundora. I would like to see that fight. That's a good fight right there.
Okay, that's all right. Word.
Big Turkey say he want Virgil Ortiz. You feel me?
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz, Tim Zulls, who the other champions at that motherfucker? Damn.
Tim Zulls, I think
Tim Zulls. Nah, Tim Zulls not no champion. It's Fundora, it's Virgil Ortiz. Who else?
Yeah. I think because what's the name got two of them. Fundora got two now, I think.
He got two? I thought.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, no.
I gotta double check. But yo, listen, man, we about to do the group cook. I'm about to drop the link in the chat. Y'all can come up and cook real quick, man. Y'all come up and cook. We do the group. You know what I'm saying? And man, let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. There's a couple of y'all in the chat talking about niggas up here don't know boxing. Come on, I just dropped the link.
They've been chatting like that. Bro.
Get in, jump in. Hold on. Yo, Vari. Vari, you here?
All right, bet. Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man?
What's down with it? I ain't gonna lie. I know you picked Pitbull to win, but I ain't gonna lie. Rayo schooled that boy. I ain't gonna lie. He almost choked though.
School is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. School is crazy.
He almost choked at the end. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at it be like, damn, this nigga finna get knocked out at the end for real. But
I just feel like he, like I said, is yes. All right, from a movement standpoint, he was making the miss. But I never felt like Rayo landed nothing that was like, oh shit, this nigga's he ain't even
he didn't have to, he outboxed them.
I ain't gonna lie.
He threw a couple uppercuts that landed. I seen a couple little body shots, but I'm like, yo, I didn't really see it the way y'all niggas like, oh, he's schooling this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You just a Pitbull fan.
But yo,
that's
like,
why, bro.
That's what a lot of fights though. That's what a lot of fights though.
Wait, say that again. Who's that? Breed?
That's what a lot of fights like with Tim Zulls versus Fundora. Like Tim Zulls was landing the hardest shots, but like Fundora was way more busy. He was keeping that jab.
Fundora was still landing. I feel like what's the name? Rayo wasn't really landing that clean. Like he wasn't really landing a lot of clean shit to me like that.
Hey yo, so what happened to the Mexican versus Mexican battle, man? Mano y mano. Yo, Valenzuela came out and he ain't fought like a Mexican. You feel me?
He wants to win.
Oh yeah.
I know. If Shakur would have been moving, y'all niggas would have been here.
When it's Shakur and Devin Haney, y'all want to come out and speak.
I feel like Shakur would have did.
But we can't act like Valenzuela wasn't more active than Shakur be, bro. He was way more
It
active than
don't
Shakur
matter.
B.
He ain't bring the
Shakur
fight.
been
He was
better.
not trying to fight. It's two Mexicans fighting. That's why they put two Mexicans on the card. What happened to that style, bro?
But that's not Valenzuela. He don't knock out everybody he fight.
He got power though. When it comes to Devin Haney and Shakur, I say they don't got no power though. You feel me?
That's a good
Cause
point,
they
though.
don't. They got
Bro, y'all need to keep the same energy. Keep the same
Shakur
energy
probably
with
he don't
everybody.
Shakur
punch
Power
enough.
really underrated. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, who underrated?
Shakur Power, his power is underrated.
I agree.
Bro,
I
what?
think
He don't throw enough. He don't throw his hands enough. He try to defend too much.
That's about the only thing, you know what I'm saying? But his power is underrated. Like I done seen that boy.
I think his power is underrated too, in the sense that I think people think if you're not getting knockouts, that equals you don't have power, and I just disagree with that. I
Man,
think a
stop
nigga
this
with no
shit,
power,
bro.
a nigga with no power, we see that you not getting no respect. Like a nigga just walking forward at all costs, and I don't respect it. I'm saying I've never seen nobody walk forward on Shakur enough that it was like it's not no respect for the nigga power. I haven't seen that not yet.
They said the same shit about Floyd, boy. Like he got it, like he's a sharp shooter type shit. Like boom,
Nah, they
you
ain't say
gonna
that
feel
about
that. You
Floyd.
gonna
When
like
Floyd was Shakur
fuck
age, he
up.
was
He's
knocking
not
dudes
gonna
out.
knock you out.
Wait,
You gonna
Najee,
like
hey
you gonna
Najee,
be sharp though.
Yo,
hey Najee. Who think
what up?
so who Tank gonna fight next?
Yo, that's hold up. Yo, who got that music in the background though? Shit, like kind of fucking the vibe up. Mute up if that's you with the music. But
Yeah.
yo, I think man, it's really interesting with the Tank shit, bro. Cause now that Loma duck, it's
Loma's
like
been ducking.
it's kind of hard to see where Tank is gonna go right now. I don't know if I'm sure to see where he's gonna go.
Hey yo, y'all think Tank might
Let me finish. I would like to see Tank fight De Los Santos though. I ain't gonna lie. I would like
that. I like
Nah,
Yeah, I
nah,
ain't gonna lie. I ain't feeling that one. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not feeling
nah.
that? Why
That's
not?
not
Why
it.
not?
That's not it.
I feel
Why
like he
not?
gonna whoop.
What about it? What about it?
Cause
What
they
you like?
gonna say that was a bum after Tank knock him out. They gonna say he was a bum.
No, I
I
mean,
can't
but
say that.
I mean he coming off a
Cause
loss
just
though,
think
so I
about
don't
Nobody
it.
think
said
that.
Shakur
Frank
just beat
Martin
this
is a
nigga
bum.
with
Why
one
would they say
hand.
that? No one said Frank Martin a bum.
Bro, after Tank beat somebody, everybody act like they regular, bro. We can't act
But
like they don't.
Najee's different though. Like De La Santos, he coming
Nobody
off
never
a loss.
just said Frank Martin's a bum. I haven't heard nobody
And
say
he
that.
just lost. I want to see Tank fight somebody
Nah, I ain't
that's on
gonna
the
lie,
win streak.
niggas
He just
was
lost
saying
to
that though.
Shakur not too
Najee, you
long
wildin'.
ago.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If Tank fight De La Santos, it's gonna be weird. Cause Shakur just beat this
Yeah,
nigga with one hand, then Tank go in there and knock this nigga out.
But people saying
yeah.
Shakur.
Shakur just beat him. Like
A lot of people saying they didn't think Shakur really won that fight.
Shakur need to. I mean,
Bro,
Tank need
y'all
to
don't
fight
know
with a
what
taller.
Hell
type of
nah.
boxing y'all be watching, bro. Niggas be getting cooked and y'all be saying it's a draw, it's a close fight. Like what y'all be looking at?
I don't give a fuck who won that fight. That shit was boring.
Yeah,
All right,
like
so
Big Baby Miller got robbed yesterday.
But look, hey, how come y'all not saying Rayo fight wasn't boring though?
It wasn't.
He
But
had to swing. He had to do that. People gonna knock his ass out. He ain't do
when
nothing.
Devin Haney and Shakur fight like that, what y'all call him?
That's how Devin Haney and
Hey,
Shakur
y'all
fights
ass get
though.
dick round, bro.
I don't
Y'all
think
be
it
on
was
some
called
good point,
boring
Never
because
Fold.
huh?
I said that's a good point, Never
Come on,
Fold.
bro. Them niggas be hopping on dick.
Yo, no, I feel like
Bro,
Tank, he gonna
Shakur
wait.
don't
Look,
throw his. Bro, if you watch Shakur last fight, he was barely throwing his hands. He could have beat the shit. He could have knocked him out. He just didn't throw his hands enough.
I
At
think
Hold
he
on,
least
but
did.
Venezuela, I
I
ain't
ain't gonna
gonna
lie.
lie. He was
I don't
hitting.
feel like
He was hitting
hold on.
him.
Hold on. Let's get off Shakur because we just had a whole call yesterday, and Shakur don't got nothing to do with that. So I just want to get on the topic. I want to talk about these fights from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on. First of all, tell me how y'all feel about Terrence Crawford right now after this Madrimov fight.
stay the fuck away from Canelo.
Yeah, he about need to leave
What's
Canelo
the
alone
point,
right
bro?
now.
Bro,
Look,
what y'all
Who said
ignoring
that?
me, bro? Madrimov is an awkward fighter. Canelo's not an
exactly.
awkward fighter.
That's what I'm
He's gonna
saying,
keep
bro.
his
Different
head straight,
styles.
and Bud is gonna catch Canelo, and it's gonna be over.
Triple
Canelo
G
do got a chin though.
cannot hurt Canelo. What the fuck is
Bro,
Bud gonna do?
did y'all not just see Charlo fight
If
with
y'all really
Canelo?
watch all of them fights,
If
Triple G
Charlo
won the first
if
fight.
Charlo did that
Triple
with
G won
Canelo,
the
what you
first
think
fight,
Bud gonna
but
do,
did he
bro?
hurt Canelo? He hit him flush on his chin, and Canelo waved the shit off.
That's a good point.
Nah,
I think a lot of people.
if we
I see a
talking
lot of
about chin, Canelo got one of the best chins in boxing. You feel me? We can't hate on that. He got that.
yeah.
Shit, juiced up chin.
But to
That's
be
a
honest,
fact.
Bud don't need to go up to 168. That's way too far. Catch weight is better.
Bro,
I mean, he had to go.
Charlo just went against Canelo and did okay. What you think Bud gonna do, bro? Canelo ain't that boy, man. Stop that,
I'm
bro.
not gonna
What
lie.
you mean he did okay?
I feel like
Nah,
Bud
I'm
Bro,
was
not
winning
gonna
that
lie.
Charlo
fight
could
Canelo
have
was
won
beating
that fight if
Charlo.
he really wanted to,
Hold up.
bro. He just
I'm not
came
gonna
in
lie.
for the check.
This fight right here made me second guess if Bud should get the Canelo fight, because I do feel like the size, like I saw the difference in the size for this fight, and it just makes me question that, you know, if he actually do get the Canelo fight, because Canelo ain't doing no catch weight, so it's like I just don't know with the size. I'm not sure.
Yo, Najee, you
Yo,
seen how in Bud's last fight when Earl tried to clinch him, he threw Earl off. He could
yes.
not throw Madrimov off at all.
Yo, is that G talking, G?
Yeah.
Yo, that's a good point. That's one of the things I saw in this fight was you right about that. And it's not just Errol. Bud on the inside, he be muscling niggas on the inside. And he could not muscle Madrimov at all. You
Hey,
are
y'all
100%
forget.
right
Hey,
about
one thing y'all forgetting is Madrimov do judo and all type of MMA shit. You feel me? So it ain't going like that with him, bro. That's why.
I ain't gonna lie though, the energy of both fights was hella different. I think that played a major role. I ain't gonna
What
lie.
you mean, Josh? What you mean?
I mean, them press conferences with, everybody been waiting for that. Crawford been waiting for that shit his whole life. You see what I'm saying? The energy, I feel like the energy just wasn't even there between both of these niggas. Like you could see it, they had way too much respect for each other. Like one
But
of the
look, the respect got to be shown with the fighter that's coming up in weight, pref. You feel me? If you the bit, like he said, that's his division. He's supposed to go out there and show, but you a little boy. Like, why he ain't do that?
No. When you fight a champ, you gotta go take the nigga belt. What you talking
gotta
about?
take,
I agree
bro.
with
So
that. I
so
agree with that.
basically, you gotta get knockdowns or knock the person out to beat him. Like, what y'all talking about?
Or just
Bro, that's why I don't
beat
like
their
boxing.
ass.
Like we all know
So
Lomachenko beat Devin Haney, bro.
You
You shouldn't have
smoking
to
crack.
knock out the champion to win,
Loma
bro. You should
Loma
not.
did
didn't
3
beat Devin
rounds.
game. Loma
You
didn't beat
smoking
Devin.
crack.
I
I
don't agree
watched
that.
that whole fight. He was putting tips on Devin, and we
Loma
all know
won
that,
3
bro.
rounds,
We
9,
all
10,
know that, bro.
11. That's it.
Hold on. You don't
Yeah.
gotta, I wouldn't say knock out the champion. I don't believe in that, but I do think you gotta beat him decisively. You can't just squeak by. Like you
Yeah,
gotta
most
beat him.
definitely.
But Najee, notice how whenever a fighter don't get a knockdown or a knockout, they always say the same shit. It was a close fight or it was a draw.
That's true.
Come
you
on,
ain't hear
bro.
what Bud said? This nigga said when he fought Baby Benavidez, that was an easier fight. That was a tougher fight, my fault.
Yeah,
All right, so hold on.
yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick. Based on what we just saw, Bud and Boots just fought in the last month of each other.
Real niggas don't want to
Based
see
on
that fight.
both of their last performances.
Yeah, say it again. Say it again. Real niggas don't want to see that.
Hold on. Based on both of their last performances, I want to hear how y'all seeing this fight. How y'all seeing the Bud versus Boots? And one at a time.
Man,
Boots is gonna hurt that nigga.
Bud by
Hold on,
murder.
Hey yo.
Hold on. One at a time. Let me get pound for pound boxing talk. He on the panel. Let me pound for pound. What you think of that?
Najee, salute first of all, my good brother. Keep doing your thing. Bud versus Boots. I think Bud teaches that boy. I think he stopped Boots. Yesterday, like people, like we look at a fight and be like, okay, yeah, he did that with him, so Boots will do this. That dude is a totally different style than Boots. That dude was just feint after feint after feint after feint, coming right hand, feint after feint. Boots is not like that. Boots is a boxer. He's slick. You feel what I'm saying? But he's not. It's two different, totally different styles. And right now, I can't put nobody over Bud. I gotta rock with Bud versus whoever right now. And I just think he got too much experience for him.
Who want to jump in on that?
Let me
That's
go.
That's facts. That's facts.
Let me go.
I think Boots beat Crawford, bro.
I think Boots beat.
Wow.
I think Bud beats.
Facts. I think Bud beats Boots.
Especially after last night.
Breezy, you say you think Boots beat him?
Nah, I think Bud beat him. I think Bud knocks out Boots. They're gonna stop it.
Whoa there.
Bro, Bud is a grown man. Bud is what, 37? He's tested. Boots ain't been tested. That's what y'all keep ignoring. Boots is a great fighter. He's not tested. Bud done been dropped, got up, and put somebody to bed. Boots don't want nothing to do with that, man.
So you saying
Let me get never fold. Let me get never fold.
Hey man, real niggas hoping and praying them boys never fight, man. Facts.
Oh, come on, man. Come on,
nah,
man.
somebody.
Bro,
That's
hey, look. We want to see Boots go out there and be the next great, bro. That's a fact. And he got the skills. We want to see that.
Oh, let me get Brooklyn. Brooklyn, what you think, Brooklyn?
About Bud and Boots?
Yeah.
Make the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Bud ain't getting younger. You know what I'm saying? So make the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but who you got winning though?
Huh?
Who you got winning?
Bud for sure. Like that ass. If you look at Boots' last fight, his dad is like, "Yo, son, you getting hit with too much dumb stuff, man." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Word, and it's gonna be like that. That's why Shakur don't want the fight, man, because he's been in the ring with both of them, and he knows what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a stoppage, my nigga, like that ass. Like,
And if it's not a stoppage, it's Canelo Muniga 2.0. That's all it is. Canelo Muniga 2.0. That's all it would be.
What are you talking about? 2.0. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about a young up and coming fighter losing to a veteran, bro. A veteran legend boxer, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna
we
lie.
don't want to see that, bro.
Though, I ain't gonna lie.
Canelo got cooked 12 zip. That shit ain't going on like that, bro. You tripping?
Oh, let me get Oscar. Hold up, Oscar. Let me get Oscar real quick. Oscar, what's up?
Oh, so what was the question?
We talking about Bud versus Boots after both of their fights.
Looking at the performance yesterday, I think Bud is still pretty sharp overall. It's just I feel like his reflexes are just slowing down. Out of everything else, his hand speed, his IQ, everything's still sharp, but I could just sense his reflexes just weren't as sharp as they used to be. He was getting hit with some.
You saying like an age factor?
Yeah, I think he's slowly breaking down just because of the age factor. But I feel like if they were to fight right now, I think Bud will still get him. But if he waits any longer for Boots, I think Boots is going to get him eventually.
Okay, Cyrus, what you think, Cyrus?
Man, right now, so here's one question I want to ask y'all. So everybody, y'all think that Boots for the most part is getting stopped by Bud, right?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Boots gets stopped.
So what I want to ask is like, so there's one is like the more time passes, the more that's in Boots' favor, right? And so remember, Boots is 5'10". That's a big dude. So at 154, moving up in weight, y'all think that's going to help out Boots more or Bud in that particular fight?
Boots.
Bud, man.
Boots be looking crazy trying to make that weight. That's gonna help.
Yeah, he's looking crazy trying to make 147.
Boots is gonna be hell of a lot stronger.
But bro, Crawford got that grown man strength, bro. He got real grown man strength, bro.
Hey, it didn't look like that last night.
The fuck you mean?
Bro, Madrimov got like 300 amateur fights, bro. You're acting like Madrimov is a bum. He's an awkward fighter who hard to hit, bro. He don't keep his head on the string.
If you keep it 100, if y'all talking about the strength factor, don't forget Bud came from 135. This is Boots' first weight class. Right. And Bud been manhandling these dudes every time he go up. Is he strong enough? Is he strong enough? We just seen him at 154. That's his fourth weight class against a sturdy dude. Feel me?
Bud hurt Madrimov towards the end of the fight.
Yo, y'all forgetting that Madrimov got a chin. Y'all not saying none of that.
Dude got 300 amateur fights.
Dude, if he ain't had a chin, he would have got knocked down at least once, bro. I'm telling you.
At least a flash.
Yeah.
Why y'all not talking about the gloves? Y'all ain't peeped they had to change his gloves?
That shit not a factor, bro.
I heard they said something like, I think I heard Andre Ward say that Bud's gloves exploded when they was after he put them on and they started like punching the mitts.
That's kind of weird to me. That same shit happened before he fought Avanesia in the Avanesia fight.
Yeah, but that shit happened
what are you trying to say?
fight.
What you trying to say though?
That he ain't get a knockout, bro. What you mean, bro?
You wildin', bro.
Yo, don't be alluded shit. It sounds like you trying to say something.
He's controversial as hell.
Nah. I ain't gonna be no conspiracy theorist, bro.
Hey, yo.
I like if you gonna say something like that, you gotta say it with your chest, nigga. I'm
nah. But so y'all saying Bud ain't hurt Madrimov?
Nah, he hurt him.
I ain't gonna lie, Madrimov ain't never really showed that shit though.
I can't say hurt.
Yeah, he did.
I thought he did hurt him because he was
Yo,
clinching,
Najee, you
like
forget
in
he
the
started
championship rounds.
holding him,
He ain't
bro. He
rock
started
him,
holding
but
Bud.
he hurt him.
I don't know if he hurt him. I don't know if I could say he hurt him. I don't
Yo,
think so.
Najee, you forgetting that he started holding Bud after Bud kept
Yeah.
touching
Yeah,
him up.
championship rounds.
Yeah.
And he
Ten to
Madrimov
11.
would do
I
that
mean, 11
anytime
to
he
Look,
got in
12.
a
hey
weird
Najee,
angle
look,
though.
earlier rounds when he was getting hit, he was moving his head, dipping, but when he started getting touched up for real, he started holding.
I think he was tired. I think he was getting more
Nah,
tired.
he
than
wasn't
anything. I
tired.
didn't feel
I
Nah,
like
he
ain't
got
see.
clipped for sure, bro. He started clinching up after Bud landed the
Yeah.
combo.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
when
that
Bud- yeah, when
he
Bud
wasn't
turned
trying to
that
be
shit
in the
up, all he
pocket
could
with
do
him.
was clinch.
Hey, but bro, niggas ain't talking about my boy, my Cuban dude. Fuck.
Randy Cruz.
David Morel.
No,
David Morel. Cruz.
175 Morel. Yeah, y'all ain't talking about him, bro. Like,
He looked like ass.
What
Yeah,
shit is
that
talking
shit was
about?
garbage.
I think that was the most boring fight of the night, probably for me.
Which fight?
I don't
He
even
made
watch
that
that.
white dude look
David
good, bro.
Morel.
What's his name? Hot Rod. He made that nigga look good with that damn jab, bro.
Yeah, Hot Rod did look alright though. Hot Rod was looking alright in that. I ain't gonna lie.
With
but
that
Hot
flipping
Rod,
right.
Hot Rod was playing a long game though.
Yeah,
Because the
you know
first,
what? To me,
boxer, nigga.
I just feel like when I'm looking at Morel, it definitely looked like a difference from 68 to 75 physically. Like his physical gifts didn't look the same to me at 75.
That
same
seemed to be his
thing.
trend.
He doesn't
Same
set
thing
anything
with
up. He just tries loading up and trying to hit motherfuckers with big shots. He doesn't
same
set nothing up.
same
Like
thing with
Hold on. Let him go ahead. Oscar, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, that's all I had to say. He's just not setting anything up. He just loads up and tries to like prey on motherfuckers that just like walk into with shots.
yeah, but bro, you forgetting 75 a whole nother division. Them boys get hit by bigger dudes. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he
That
did
shit
move
ain't
up.
sweet.
I'm just saying, like, he's not really switching anything in his arsenal or in his offense, is what I'm trying to say. He's fighting the same way he did at 168.
I just didn't see the IQ there. I didn't see the IQ necessary for me to be like, all right, this guy is making the proper adjustments in this fight that I know if he goes see somebody like Benavidez, he gonna be able to handle that. I ain't see them type of adjustments from him.
That's why I think he needed this fight. This is probably good for his growth.
So wait, Najee, what you saying that he can't beat Benavidez?
Hell no, he can't.
Hell
Got
nah.
too much experience. It's too
Bro,
big.
y'all overrating Benavidez, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all wilding because
Benavidez too big for him.
that he could win that
David
fight.
put that boy in
Bro,
the blender.
bro, Benavidez was
Win that
ducking
fight.
Morel at 168. He did not want to fight that man at 168. Come on, bro.
Nah,
I don't know,
I
bro.
don't think
I
so.
feel like
I think
put
David
that boy in the blender.
Benavidez beats him.
If I was Benavidez too, I'd say fuck Morel. I'm trying to get Canelo. He Ben deserve a Canelo fight, but
I mean,
Canelo beyond that.
I don't count David Benavidez not fighting Morel like a duck though, because you know what I'm saying. Like
Morel's still in like a prospect stage. Like he's not ready to fight him.
Casuals don't know Morel.
You can't
But
call
look,
no nigga a duck that is gonna fight the winner of Bivol and Better Beef.
Hey, but look,
Exactly.
one thing I heard
100%.
Benavidez said about that fight is that fight should be a championship fight, and I totally agree
He
with
said
it.
that
That fight,
in my interview, he said that.
yeah, and that fight, that shit shouldn't just be just a regular fight. It should be for undisputed, for the belt. You feel me? That's the type of fight it is, because I think both of them can win that fight.
Morel gonna have a long road getting the belt.
Morel is a way better athlete, but
Nah,
Benavidez is more
got the belt,
technically
though. He got
sound
the regular
boxing.
belt. He got the regular belt.
I don't know if Morel's smart enough to get it done. From what I saw yesterday, is making me question if his IQ is high enough to win. He got the physical.
But I mean,
gifts.
Benavidez didn't look that good at his debut at 175 either.
But
Benavidez didn't look that good.
I disagree with that. I thought he looked really good. I just thought the power wasn't there. He wasn't
But wait,
like
Najee, we can say the same thing about Benavidez.
dominated the fight. Morel was losing rounds. Was losing rounds.
And don't forget
I don't think
Najee too.
Benavidez
Just to
lost
add to that
in
point,
that fight.
Benavidez did say he was injured, so don't forget that. He said his
Yeah,
hands
absolutely.
was injured.
When I asked him, I was at the press conference and I asked him, I said, yo, do you think your power carried the same weight at 68 and at 75? He said, I think it would, but he said, you know, I injured my hands. A couple people said they thought he was capping or whatever, but you know, that's what he said. I agree, pound for pound.
You think he was capping though, Najee?
It's hard to say. But I feel like even though he wasn't looking as dominant in terms of hurting the guy, I don't think he never lost a round. Maybe one round, maybe.
Yeah, that was a clean sweep.
Morel was losing rounds, bro. I'm like, what is going on? This dude is tagging him.
But I ain't gonna lie, dude. dude, defense got better and better though. Y'all, I don't think if y'all noticed
Ooh,
that.
Hot Rod.
Yeah, his defense is getting better because he was
yeah.
catching them shits, rolling with the
And his
shots. You feel
confidence
me?
was growing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Usually Morel, he the type of fighter he could make your confidence go down. From the
Yeah.
beginning. And this nigga kept going and going, using that jab, catching them with shit coming in to the point. It was like round 5. He like asking the corner, yo, who winning? I'm like, who win? Like this nigga, like I'm in the fight.
Hey, but yo, in both Davis fight, neither of their opponents showed that they were the bigger fighter. They never loaded up on nothing though. What's up with that?
Styles make fights.
On which fight?
Both fights, both Davis fights.
Wait,
what's the dude? He Gostick and then Hot Rod. None of them, neither of them showed they were the bigger fighter, bro. You feel me? And loaded up on nothing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like when you move up in weight, it's every you're not gonna knock a nigga out.
No, I'm talking about the other way around. The actual like Gostick and Hot Rod, they never loaded up. I'm not talking about Davids.
I think them niggas just ain't have it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I mean, they don't want to get caught too. Morel, like known as like a power puncher, so he don't want to throw nothing and get caught.
All right, what about Pitbull Cruz though?
I'm happy.
One-dimensional.
Hey, but yo, hey, one thing a lot of people not talk about is how El Rayo used the blueprint that Tink left out.
Yep.
Man, that was the Cabrera blueprint, man. That was the Cabrera blueprint, man.
I would just say he outboxed him.
You know who almost did it? Rolly almost did it.
Yeah.
Hey,
God, he did. Yeah, that's a fact.
Garbage.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. That he was gonna be trying to get away, but Pitbull was gonna catch him with something like how he caught Rose.
But El Rayo showed me that he got good defense, bro. You feel me? Because he was
loved his defense. Loved it.
Yeah, nice.
Rayo slept on that boy can fight. I heard this nigga done stopped Teofimo Lopez twice in spawn.
Yo, the game plan was good, man. He was following the game plan.
He'll get stopped by everybody. Yeah,
I was like, damn, he stopped Teo with a body shot. God damn.
I heard that story too. I don't know, is that true?
What? He said that shit in the press conference.
Yo, Najee, who doesn't stop Teo in sparring, bro?
Like big cat.
He gets stopped by everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
boy, I heard that shit too. I'm like, what the fuck, yo?
All right, hold on. Let me ask y'all this question real quick. Devin Haney came outside yesterday. Devin Haney popped out.
Yeah, chill.
Crowd was kind of booing. It was a funny crowd was kind of booing. But Devin Haney showed his face yesterday. What y'all think about Devin right now? Like, where should Devin go? Because if you look at the 140 division, it's a whole different group of champions than it was last year. You feel me?
Call Mario Barrios out.
Yo, Najee, I feel like he took himself
Barrios at 147.
Oh, yo, one at a time. Let me get Brooklyn real quick.
Yo, I feel like Devin took himself out of the mix because after the Ryan shit, he got his old back, and he just dropped the belt because the zone didn't want to put up that money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's still WBC
he
lightweight
got
champ,
himself
super
out
lightweight
of the
champ.
mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, so therefore, that's his fault. Why he went ghost and shit, bro. Facts.
No, but hey, Brooklyn, you also forgetting that he was dealing with a cheating situation. WBC had no right to force the nigga to get back in the ring. He just dealt with a cheater.
What do you mean, nigga?
What you mean?
He got a WBC belt. They could do whatever. If you got my belt, I can do whatever.
They could sue him because he's dealing with a cheater, bro. It's not a fair fight, bro.
Wait, say it again.
Devin Haney could sue them for rushing him to get back WBC, bro. What you talking about?
What, nigga?
Yo, how the fuck we're dealing with? Yo, them niggas wasn't even done with the whole play. They already rushed the dude to get back in the ring.
The WBC.
And then you forgetting that Devin Haney was suspended. How the fuck you gonna get a nigga in the ring when he's suspended?
What do you mean by he's gonna sue the WBC for what?
He was suspended. You cannot rush a fighter in the ring while he's suspended,
That's
bro. He was suspended. What the bro? He can literally sue them. What you talking about? That's common sense.
Why the fuck if they activate a mandatory and you don't fight, you lose the belt. Bro,
Hey, yo,
if
hold
you
on.
don't fight your mandatory, you lose the belt,
Najee.
man.
Hey, Najee, let me hear your 2 cents on
What the
that
fuck?
before we switch up, though. I want to hear
You
what
can
you got to
sue
say
them
about that, bro.
if they force you. Okay, they just did it. Now what? What is he gonna do? He didn't sue
Go,
them yet.
go
Now
ahead,
what?
Najee. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not even
What you
sure what
talking
y'all
about?
talking about really, but I just want to know like where y'all think Devin go from here though.
He needs to go to 147 to fight Mario Barrios because that's an easy fight for him.
I think
Man, he need
Oh,
a
Devin.
tune-up. He need a
I don't think it's
tune-up
that
fight.
easy. Don't be sleeping
Yeah,
on
he,
He
Marios.
need a tune-up fight.
He said
Devin
yeah,
he
should
like
do
2-3
what
of
he
them.
said he was gonna do. Devin
I
said
was
he
kind of
not
thinking he
fighting.
could fight El Rayo next. He could fight El Rayo next. I was
I
Yeah,
thinking.
ain't gonna
he
lie.
said he not fighting in
El
no weight
Rayo might as well
class.
go for Tank because he's
Ryan
not a
fuck
real
around, beat him.
140 pounder. He just came from 35. He might as well go for Tank.
I
Yo,
like his man
Najee.
versus Tank. That'd
I
be
just really don't
cool.
want to. I don't want to see that fight because Tank is just gonna beat the shit
Nah,
out
he
of him.
gonna
It's
he
not
gonna
even gonna
cook him. He
be.
gonna cook him.
It's not gonna be competitive at all. Like
Bro, who is getting in there and do something with Tank 135 to 140? Nobody. Nobody's doing nothing
Shakur,
with Tank
Shakur,
135 to
nigga,
140.
Shakur. What you talking about, Shakur?
Bro,
Shakur,
y'all know Shakur not lasting, bro.
you
Shakur
gotta
not
stop.
going past 8 rounds.
You gotta stop
What he
that. You gotta
12?
stop that. It's definitely
Shakur, you
fights
need
that
12.
I'm not. I think Tank is the favorite, but stuff that like we could see, like you know what I'm saying, like Teofimo Lopez and one of them guys. It's
Nah,
definitely
Tio
guys
ain't
that
beating
like
him.
nah,
The fuck?
make
yo,
it interesting.
Najee.
Teofimo Lopez is going up to 147. He's already
No,
going.
he's
He's already
not.
moving up.
He's not. He's just talking
We
shit.
don't
His
know.
ass
We don't
not
know what
going to
he's gonna do, but
147.
right now he's at 140.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna expose something real quick. Top Rank offered Teofimo the fight
Brian Norman
versus
Jr.
Brian Norman. He ducking that shit.
You ain't exposing that
And
nigga.
he called out Norman first.
And
Damn,
then
that shit was
and
done
then
under the rug
and
because I
then
ain't
he
know nothing
keep
about
talking
that.
about Crawford. He never tried to fight Crawford. All he doing is dick riding and trying to clout chase, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think Devin want to go up to 47 because then everybody's gonna try to push you on the boots plate, and that's just
He
not
gonna
good.
murder you.
Nah.
You know better than
Man,
to fuck with
like,
Boots.
if
You
you
know better
go,
than
but
Barrios.
you can't really go to 47 for too long without having to run into that boy. So that's what
Hey, yo,
makes it tough.
Najee, do you think Devin have like power up there, my nigga? Like he's not getting nobody out of there at 140. So what can you do at 147?
Nah, I don't think he'll have power up there, but I think he can still outbox people. But I don't think the power is gonna really be there.
Devin Haney ain't going to 147 no
I ain't
time
gonna
soon,
lie.
sir.
Why don't Devin and Rolly fight?
That'll be
Bro.
good.
Hey, that's a
What the
good
fuck does
fight.
Rolly offering? Rolly not
Hey,
in the
that's
weight
a good
class.
fight. Hey, that's a good fight.
Yo, Rolly fuck around and sleep
You
him
know what?
though.
I feel like Rolly keep getting all these opportunities after getting his ass whooped. I'm not feeling that. Like,
That's
you
a
know what I'm
fact,
saying?
Najee.
Nah,
It's
I'm
because
feeling that,
Rolly's
bro.
good for
Because
You gotta
boxing.
stop
Devin
doing
is
that.
not putting Rolly to sleep. He's not putting Rolly down. I want to see if Rolly can put
Yo,
Devin down.
Rolly keep coming off for losses and getting his ass whooped and he keep getting good fights after. It's like, yo, we gotta stop doing that, man. Because he really
Rolly
lost to the
sitting
old
on
yo,
man.
Najee, he's the
210, so
gatekeeper.
shit. Devin might pull it off. Hell.
Nah, he's the
Yo,
gatekeeper,
Old
bro.
man beat the shit out of Rolly.
Yo,
Baby,
bro.
like,
Rolly shit
yo,
shaped like
let's
no
be
chin.
honest.
I
I
like
like
Like,
Devin
fuck
for
with
knockout.
Bud, bro.
But
who are we clamoring for
Hold on.
them
Let
to
me get
fight?
pound for pound. Let me get pound for pound.
Yeah, you
Yo, pound for
know,
pound, guys.
yeah, Rolly's good for boxing, bro. That's why he get these opportunities. First, he's gonna sell the fight, so that's generating money. And second, you know, he coming to knock your head off, and that's Rolly. So that's that. But as far as what you said about Devin, Devin needs to do exactly what he said he was gonna do. I'm not fighting at no weight classes no more, because like everybody here making a point, 47 is too much. 40 people already saying he's drained. So he just need to do what he said. Meet me at 42.5. Meet me at 43, and just make fights like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's what he said, and that's like you said. If he at 47, ain't no way he gonna be able to duck that boot smoke. And
He ain't gonna
you
be able to
telling
get
me,
no belt.
exactly. So if he go to 47, he's not gonna be able to get a belt, because if he get a belt, he gonna have to see boots, and if he don't see boots, then he's gonna be like, yo, he ducking. So
Hey,
best
but
thing for
look,
him.
He can't
nobody's
make no weight class. He's not no draw.
nobody's beating Devin Haney at 140, bro. Only person I can see that
What?
could beat him
What?
is
What?
listen. Let
Gary
me finish.
Antoine
Let
Russell will
me
Nah,
finish,
smoke
you
him.
bro.
got it.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Only person I see that could beat him is Gary Antoine Russell. And that's
Thank
it.
you, thank you.
That's
Bro,
it.
what are you
I think Brian
That's
on,
Helms
it.
can
bro?
beat him. I think
Speak
Brian
your
Helms
shit.
can beat
Speak
him.
your shit. Go ahead.
Nigga, Paro will knock the snot out of that boy,
Yo,
man.
Devin Haney cooked Powell in fucking sparring like multiple times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Stop.
he
I don't
did
think
something
Liam
to
can do
Tank
it.
too, but we know how that's gonna go.
What? Hey, what you got to say, Najee?
I don't know if I agree with that, man. I definitely think Devin got challenges at 40 that is tough. Like
name him.
Tio, get with Devin.
Definitely
get with Devin.
I think Puelo's a tough. I think Puelo's a tough fight. I don't think that's like
got a gift.
I don't think that's like no gimme like that. I definitely think Teofimo Lopez is a tough fight as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Teofimo been ducking Devin Haney for years. The nigga asked for $20 million to fight him.
I still don't think that fight is like it's just. I know Devin gonna win that fight. I don't know that. I don't know that.
So if Devin like that, don't call out Matias.
Matias just got cooked by Paro, bro. What you talking about?
Devin gonna cook Matias.
That's a fact.
We ain't
Matias
heard
just
about
got
that
cooked,
nigga.
bro.
We ain't heard about that nigga since that fight. What happened?
Devin needed a tune-up fight. When you lose a fight like that in that type of way, you shouldn't just come up and fight no monster. Like you got to get a tune-up.
There ain't no tune-ups at 140, bro.
Fight
Rolly. And Rolly's not a tune-up because Rolly could hurt Devin.
Yeah, Rolly
Matias?
I feel like Pitbull will be easier than Rolly because he can.
Nah,
do
hell
it.
no.
Pitbull don't
He
want
did
to
way
fight.
better.
Pitbull giving you pressure for 12 rounds,
Pitbull
3
do
minutes.
not want to
Nah,
fight
but
Shakur.
Devin could fight Pitbull like Valenzuela just fought Pitbull.
That's what I'm saying.
Same
He
way.
can do it better. He
Same
can do it
way.
better.
Y'all think Devin
Better.
Chin? Y'all think Devin Chin like that?
I feel like
He got up.
Yeah, he got a
right
10. Yeah, he got
hook,
a
bro,
10.
and left
What?
hooks. What you mean if he like that? What the fuck?
What, he was just getting punched on by a man on steroids, and we got to ask if he got a chin?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
That nigga got up every time, gang.
Every time. And he won that fight on my cars, nigga.
It was a draw.
Yo,
He won that fight.
Yo, hold on. Greg
Yeah, he
Hackett
wild.
said it himself. If you keep getting up from a punch, you got a chin, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, you got a heart.
Hey, so
Yeah,
wait,
you got heart. I don't
let
know
me
if you
ask
got
you
I don't know if
something.
you got a chin.
So Devin Haney got knocked down 3 times, right? In 3 different rounds, right?
Yeah.
So that means he lost that fight when he was cooking all the other rounds?
Yeah.
What about Haney? What about
Of course
Haney?
he lost the fight. What
about
How?
Haney?
3
Hold on.
knockdowns? Like, come on, bro.
What about Haney versus Richardson Hitchens? What y'all think about that?
That's a
Africa?
great fight. That's a great fight.
I ain't gonna lie, that's not a fight I would want to see. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
What
Yeah,
the
I
hell,
like
son?
that.
However, everybody else want to see that.
I watched that shit. That's a good fight.
Judging out Richardson last fight, I see Haney beating that boy.
Hey, yo, Najee, did you holler at Richardson about the trying to get the belt? What's up? Where he been at?
Yeah, he said he's supposed to announce his opponent in the next week or so. So
Yeah, but he's not fighting for the belt. He was next up.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. People gave him a lot of flack for that Lemos fight, but he won. So it's like I feel like he should be in line for that Liam Paro fight. I would think.
Yeah, but it don't seem like he pressing the issue though.
What about Jermaine Ortiz? Where Jermaine Ortiz fall into this whole shit?
What
What about Jermaine Ortiz versus Devin Haney?
That's a good fight.
I think Devin win it too.
It's a good fight.
I would like to see that.
Yo, Buddy got robbed in 2 of his biggest fights versus Teofimo and Loma. It's crazy.
I can't say Rob though. I can't say Rob.
He won both of them fights.
He didn't really
Najee
do
was
it, though.
tripping.
He
Yeah, I can't say Rob. I feel like he, like how we always say, you got to really take it from the champion. I don't think he took it from Tio.
Bro, so to take it from the champ, you got to get knockdowns or knockouts. Like,
you gotta beat him up. You gotta
beat him up.
Yeah, I think what
Bro,
what
look,
Rayo
if-
did, what Rayo
look,
did is a good example.
if
of
a
boxing
champ
a
don't
nigga
come out and
doing it without knocking
fight a fight like a champ, he lost the fight.
Yeah, yo, Rayo need to rematch De Los Santos though. Fuck all that tank shit, nigga.
Man, it's gonna be the same as the
You better
first
get it
fight,
back
bro.
in blood with De Los Santos. Nigga.
It's gonna be the same as the first fight. Nah,
How
Rayo versus
you
Tio
can't
and the
say
winner
De Los
gets
Santos,
10.
the nigga that KO'd your ass, nigga. You can't say that.
Hey,
yeah, exactly. It's gonna be the same as the first fight, nigga.
If you get a tank fight on the
He's gonna move
table,
more strategic than
everything
that.
else
He's not
I ain't
fighting
gonna
back
lie.
right now.
Yeah, you're right about that. I just hope Tank don't do that. I really don't want to see that. That's
Well,
not
that's
that.
what I'm
That's an easy belt. Tank's gonna
Word.
take the opportunity as quick as he can. He knows Rayo's like one of the he's probably like the weakest link at 140.
But yo,
I feel like Jose will get Tank a little more problems than everybody thinks.
what? Hey,
What problems?
Who? Ryan Venezuela?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Jose, El Rayo?
Yeah, Jose
You
Valenzuela.
getting laid the fuck out. You tweaking.
Damn, now you
Bro.
don't like
You getting
Rayo,
laid the
bro.
fuck out, bro.
Bro,
Now
Rayo
you
gonna
got
wake
some
up
problems
with
with
Tank
Rayo,
doing a
bro.
backflip off the
Rayo
top
shitty.
rope.
You getting laid the fuck out.
I don't know. But if he
What you
do that
mean you
shit,
don't
that'll
know? De Los
remove his
Santos just
time.
put that nigga in a coma, nigga.
In a blender.
Bro,
You think he
anybody
gonna
that
go up
steps in the
against
ring
Tank,
with
bro?
Tank 135 to 140 is going to bed. You're going to bed.
Yeah. Talk
Just
to
about
I ain't
Shakur
everybody
about
saying
that,
except
he ain't
nigga.
Shakur.
going to bed, but I'm saying he
Shakur
might
going
be
to
Talk
facing
to
bed.
problems
Shakur
though.
about that.
Everybody but Cruz.
I still got
Because
Tank over
obviously he
Shakur.
can box, right? He know how to
I
stick
got
and
Tank
move
over
and shit, right?
everybody.
Hey, what happens if Tank steal that fight from Shakur, take Zepeda?
Wait, what you mean?
What
That's
happens if
possible.
Tank steal that fight from Shakur,
No
Zepeda? Because
Mexican fighters beating Tank.
It's
I'll
it's
tell you
no,
that
definitely
much.
no,
I'm
possible.
not even
I'm
gonna say
not talking
that.
about beating him. I'm just talking about steal the fight.
It's
Because
definitely possible, Neverfold. But my only thing is, I don't know if it'll happen because
of Turkey, huh?
Big Turkey did the deal
Yeah, he
with
did.
Golden Boy. Him and
He
Golden
did.
Boy
Rayo calling it.
got a new deal going on now. So I just feel like it's gonna be hard to put that fight together because it's in Turkey's interest to keep it over, on his side.
Yeah, they
I
said
ain't gonna
Shakur
lie.
versus Zepeda ended this year.
Fucking with Turkey. If you don't got heart, you gonna get the bag. But yo,
Yeah, that's the
might
thing. I
be a
tweeted
bad look
that
for you.
yesterday. I said Turkey gonna drop that bag on you, but nigga, it ain't gonna be no easy bullshit fight. He gonna make you work for that paper.
Hey,
Yo,
that's a
Najee.
fact.
Yo,
You know who's mad happy about last night?
oh,
Bob Arum.
Come on,
You want to know why?
wow.
He's looking at all his fighters like, you see this protection program I got y'all on? Don't fuck around. You see what just happened to
Damn,
Big
Jerry.
Baby last night.
But Jared was in
Jerry.
PC, boy.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Nick.
Eddie Hearn been doing that shit for a
Yeah,
minute
Nick
since the
Fried,
since
Big
that's
Baby.
what I give Eddie Hearn. Even since the Anthony Joshua shit, like he make them tough fights, and he a person where like you'll see him fight somebody, you'll see a fight, and you won't know him, but when they fight, you'll be like, damn, this nigga like he's like a best matchup for this nigga. Whether it's the Madrimov for his awkward shit with the Anthony Joshua getting slept, Big Baby. So even though he just lost that 5v5 against the other old white dude, but
Frank Warren. But
yeah, Eddie be getting his fighters beat.
my only thing is sometimes I feel like it's a balance though, man, because you gotta build up a fighter too. You don't want
Yeah,
to just
that's a
Right.
fact.
you don't want to
Exactly.
just push the
Captain
guy.
though, man.
And like one of the things I thought was Ray Ford. I feel like they've matched Ray
He
Ford
won
up
that fight.
too tough, but I feel like they matched him up too. Like his whole career wasn't really a build. He fighting like older back. He fighting Nick Ball. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
You right, Najee, but
he
this
ain't
is
get
what
a
is
chance to
the
build
catch
all the way
22.
before you go into them type of fights. To me,
So
Yeah.
wait, you didn't feel like he was ready for Nick Ball? I feel like that was like
Yo, he won that
fight.
fight, bro.
I told y'all off the rip here when Ray Ford came on here. I told Ray Ford that to his face. I said, "Yo, I think Nick Ball gonna beat you. I don't think you ain't ready for that."
Nah, you ain't lying. You did
know that Ray Ford
Ball
won
is
that
dog.
fight, bro.
Yeah,
Stop
you
the
know,
cap.
I told him that on here.
Nah,
Yeah, I
he
was
did.
on
He
here. You
did.
did tell him that.
Ray Ford won that fight. Nah, just stop the cap.
Yeah, I was
Nah,
kind of frustrated that this
I
nigga
lost
wasn't
that.
letting his hands go.
I'm just saying, even the Odebeck fight, right? Like he would have lost if he didn't get that stoppage. But I'm saying, is like,
That's
I
a
just feel
fact.
like when you building up a fighter, you want to get them to a certain point that before they go into them big hard fights, that you know they got all the experience that they need to go in.
The
It's like you
thing
don't
is,
want to
though,
answer the questions in the fight. You want to have them questions answered already.
That's the catch 22 about it though, Najee, because it makes sense of what you're saying. But if they do that, then it's this person ain't fighting nobody. When they gonna fight somebody? But
Yeah.
when it's somebody like Floyd, he fight 19 times in 1 year, then go get the belt. And then he try to put Tank against Aloma, and what everybody say, he.
Nah, it's a balance for sure. It's a balance. But like I said, I think Ray Ford is a great fighter, and I think at 130 he would beat Nick Ball. I just felt that at that time at 26, that was just
Nigga,
a
he
bad.
beat him at 126. Nah, just stop that, bro.
Oh yeah, go look at Box Rec. What did it
He was
say?
That
dehydrated.
shit cap.
Yeah, he was drained.
They
He
paid
was
the
drained
ref,
as fuck,
nigga.
bro. I'm not
Yeah,
fucking with that one.
yeah,
Yo,
Najee. It's
I
like
ain't gonna lie. Yo, when I was watching the Pitbull versus Rayo fight, I already thought that if that shit wasn't a turkey fight, they would have robbed that nigga, bro.
I'm
They would
happy
have
as hell
robbed
shit,
him.
bro. Got the brakes
Yo,
beat up.
Najee, I'm a slide though, bro. It's always a pleasure,
All
bro.
right,
Keep doing your thing.
thank you,
Much
bro.
blessings, bro. You killing the interview game. Keep doing how you doing it. Don't let none of these people sway you. Feel what I'm saying? Keep doing it. You taking shit over. Don't ever stop. Salute to the whole panel, bro. Y'all be easy.
Shout out
I
pound for
appreciate
pound,
you,
bro.
bro.
Be safe.
Yeah, man. Now listen, man. We got a couple other interesting fights coming up. We got
Virgil.
Christian and Billy versus Dervinchenko. I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Yo, Najee,
Yeah,
I
and
got a
Billy can
question,
have
bro.
fireworks.
I got a
And
question.
Billy, hold on. Let me ask y'all this real quick before your question. And Billy versus David Morel. What y'all think about that one?
And Billy at 168 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Man, I want to see in Billy Canelo, not in Billy Morel.
And Billy
Canelo would take that fight, man. That's not a
Man, that's not no easy fight for Canelo. And Billy would get with Canelo.
I pay good
I
money
agree.
for that shit.
I agree with you. That's a tough fight for Canelo right now, I think.
Man, Canelo
That's two
don't fight
power
the
punches.
fucking mandatories, bro.
Yo, Najee, you got the
What you say?
Berlanga interview?
Yeah,
What you
he
say?
been dropped that. He been dropped that.
He been
Berlanga
dropped that.
interview.
I got top in.
Oh, Berlanga. Yeah. I got Berlanga interview already. I did that about a month ago. But I spoke to him today. He said he gonna come on the live, so I'll probably get him in a couple of days to pull up on here. He said he want to come on.
He sneakily could beat Canelo. He just gotta study that Bivol fight.
What?
Bro, he
What?
can study the Bivol fight, bro. He needs to
Study
study that Bivol fight. He got reach. Bro, listen, bro. Why y'all just listen to names, bro? He got the height. He got the reach. He's not slow athletically. He just gotta move, bro. And use his reach. Use his jab.
He doesn't have a
Keep the
chin.
brakes off
He
Canelo.
does not have a chin.
Yo, hold on. Who said Berlanga could beat Canelo?
I hope he does.
Bro, it's a height
who's
difference,
that?
bro. How tall is Benavidez? I mean, how tall is Berlanga? 6'1"? How tall is Canelo? 5'8"?
That height shit don't mean nothing. Jermel was taller.
We just seen it mean something when he fought Bivol, right? We just seen it. It meant
Bivol is
something.
not
If
Berlanga.
you know how to
Jermel
utilize
is
your height, if you know how to use it to your
Jermel
advantage, you
was
can definitely do
taller
something.
than Canelo. What happened?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? Berlanga probably wouldn't ever beat Plant if they fought.
That's why he not trying to fight him, bro.
He said the nigga is 6'1".
What you mean he ain't trying to fight him? He got a Canelo fight coming
He
up.
not trying to fight him, bro. He not
You're
trying
not
to
gonna fight Plant if you gonna fight Canelo? Like,
Nah, that's not what I'm saying. Even if he ain't had that fight, he wouldn't have fought Plant, bro.
I disagree. I don't think so. You trying to act like he's scared of Plant or something?
Nah,
Bro,
I
if
ain't saying he's
Berlanga's
scared.
smart,
I
he
just
not gonna get
don't
in.
think he trying to fight him because he'll lose that.
Damn.
Yo, Nadia, I got a question.
Yeah.
For the Crawford and Madrimov fight, for those close rounds, let's say it was flipped around, right? Let's say that was Canelo and Bud. How do you think the scorecards would have looked? Because a lot of them rounds, I ain't gonna lie, they could have went either way, but I feel as though they gave it to Bud just because.
What you mean gave it to Bud? That nigga Madrimov didn't do shit to win those fucking rounds,
What?
bro.
Bud definitely edged it out in the championship
Yo,
round.
tell
Yeah,
me
the last
one.
two rounds,
Look,
Bud
hey,
definitely
listen,
edged it out.
hold on. Hey, let me say this real quick. Tell me one occasion that nigga Madrimov had a fucking combination in that fight.
Nigga, every time
Never.
Crawford
He
stuck
never
his
had
tongue
a
out,
combination, nigga.
He did a lot.
every time Crawford stuck his tongue out, nigga. That lets you know.
Combinations.
He was hitting him with flush straight rights
Come on, man. In the
through
middle
his
of the
guard.
Bro, I said combinations, not one off, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't really throwing combinations, but he was still hitting the nigga. Like,
Yeah, he was definitely hitting them though.
Did you ever watch this nigga fight before? He don't throw combos like that.
Yeah, he don't.
Dude don't even. He ain't even the way he fight. He ain't fight against Crawford like that, bro. He be throwing wild shots, going in and out all time. He ain't do none of that, bro. He fought a patient fight.
So what you saying?
If Madrimov wasn't doing all that dancing, the audience would have been booing.
Bro, dude ain't fought like the champ, bro. So don't come out here talking about he should have got them rounds. Fight like a champ, then you gonna earn those rounds, bro. And you fighting a little nigga coming from 47.
I gotta change that smoke detector battery. That ass. Yo, but listen, man. I gotta get ready to go, man. I'm getting ready for this. I just landed. Literally landed and came on this fucking live. So I'm about to relax for a little bit, and I gotta do my research for this Canelo interview tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all fuck with me, man. I'm talking to Canelo. Y'all know I'm gonna ask him what y'all know what I'm about to ask the nigga. Y'all
You gotta
know
press him. You gotta press him about that
Make
Benavidez.
sure you ask that nigga about David
coming.
Morel and David Benavidez, bro.
Nah, bro. Ask him about Christian Midley, who's in his weight class. Christian Midley.
Yo, Najee.
Canelo at home.
Yo, Naj.
Yo.
Hey, we don't
next year,
claim
bro.
We don't
I see
claim
you in the
Canelo.
penthouse, bro.
Say it again.
Canelo not one of us.
I
We don't
see you
play
in the
him.
penthouse on live, bro. I see you moving up, bro. You taking over, gang.
Yo, thank you, man. Listen, I'm trying to really be the nigga for this boxing shit, bro. Like, put on for us. Like, we don't got no real niggas in this boxing shit on the media side. So you feel me? I'm just trying to come show, you know what I mean? Do it for y'all, man.
Hey, yo, so Najee, what you saying is you ain't gonna ask him about David Morel and David Benavidez?
No, I'm asking about Benavidez, but Morel ain't do enough yesterday.
What you mean he ain't do enough? He's
Nah.
been his man though. What you mean? Nah, bro.
That fight is not worthy of this conversation.
You cannot spare this nigga Canelo. He one of the biggest ducks in boxing, bro.
I don't want to see. I want to see David Benavidez. The Morel fight. I could live without that right now.
Benavidez been his mandatory for 3 years.
But hey, Najee,
Let me tell you something. You can't keep dunking it.
Najee, you only saying that after this fight.
I feel like this. I feel like
you letting Morel skip the line. Morel got more to do, in my opinion.
But he was a mandatory. How the fuck Berlanga got a fight before him, bro? He way better than that nigga. What the fuck?
Berlanga's a bigger draw.
Canelo thinks that's a cherry pick. Canelo think that's a cherry pick.
This shit is a cherry pick. He's just cherry picking, man. He's not gonna go out with a big name.
Yo,
bro, Morel don't even headline his own cards, bro.
Yo, Najee, I ain't gonna lie, you underestimating that nigga, bro. I'm telling you, your eyes gonna start opening up. He nice.
I mean, he nice, but I'm just saying, it's like, I feel like if you would have made a statement yesterday, that's like, I should jump in front of everybody.
Benavidez ain't make a statement.
Whoa. What you mean?
What statement did he make?
He stopped the nigga who remember that clip he was talking about payday.
We talking about 75. We talking about 75.
He did not stop dude at 75.
He had one fight at 75. He beat the shit out of Andre. He stopped him. He beat the shit out of Caleb Plant.
No, you talking about 68.
That's 68.
75, bro.
His last fight was 75.
Both of them did.
Morel had one fight at 75. Morel had one fight at 75.
Y'all talking about what does he do at 75? Nigga, he had one fight. What do you mean?
So did Morel.
And Morel didn't look good to me. David
Benavidez didn't look good.
That's cap. Now you capping.
Big cap.
He looked way better than Morel, bro. Come on, bro.
Big cap.
He looked better than Morel, but he looked sluggish. He didn't look the same. His power didn't look the same.
Bro, you smoking 30.
How did Morel look then?
Boo Boo was chasing Canelo for years, nigga. You seen what David did to him.
Facts.
David did that for the Canelo fight, and he still ain't get it. The nigga said, y'all two go fight each other. I'll fight the winner. Still ain't get the fight.
Bro, I'm not asking Canelo about Morel, bro. He got more to do for me before I feel like that's even worthy of the conversation. But Benavidez, we on that. We on that.
Hey, you
one
better
single champion
you
Anthony
better
Terrell.
ask,
That's what that
you better
faggot gonna
ask
say.
Canelo about ducking that B-Vol rematch, man. What's up with that?
Yo, ask Canelo, did he ask for $200 million for Belonga?
Come on, bro. We seen that on video, bro. That's
all right. Hold on.
You're gonna get Canelo pissed and want to leave the interview.
Before we wrap up, what do niggas? This for the chat too. Everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel. What do y'all want to know from Canelo right now? If you don't say Morel, because that's not happening.
better BF, man. If he ducking B-Vol, go for better BF, man. What's up?
You're not fighting better VF.
Bro.
Is he gonna fight Christian Maybe? He's actually in his division still.
Yeah, I think y'all sleeping on Berlanga though.
You gotta get that nigga to open up, Najee. Ask that nigga about his favorite colognes and shit. He likes that.
Berlanga finna get cooked, man.
Hell no.
Yo,
get cooked.
Where you going with that?
But hey, listen, this is the type of shit Canelo wants. He wants these easy ass, but like he wants these easy ass fights. He wants the Pacheco's, he wants the William Skulls, the Berlangas. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's gonna fight Chris Eubank afterwards because he's a hog.
Shit.
That's the fight the fight he tried to take.
That was the first fight he was initially trying to close the deal with.
Yeah, the only reason that fight ain't go down because dude ain't like he wanted more money. That's why Berlanga.
Something like that.
That's a fact.
Well, shit. All right. Well, shit. I'm about to go do this research, man. Get it in. Yo, listen. When I pop back up tomorrow on live, y'all know who's on the live, man. Tune in, man. Y'all know who on.
Around what time?
Yo, come on. You just got to tune in. I don't know, man. Just tune in. Hit that notification bell. Notifications on.
We there.
Stay up, son.
All right, yo, listen, man. I appreciate y'all niggas, though. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up. Dope episode. Cigar Talk Live. Greg Hackett. Man, we out of here, man.
Shout out Najee, man.
For sure.